Is it going? Alright. Let's assume that this is going. Looks like it's going on the Twitch. Alright, Tubular Nation is here. The Tube Nation. Alright, looks like everything's going. It's time for... It's real, the Oblivion Remastered. Yep. You asked for it. You sent money for it. Here we go. We're going to do some Oblivion Remastered. That's what we're going to be doing. You should be hanging out in Claire Obscure. I am not going to be playing any more Claire Obscure on stream. All our Manfroya, the spherical one. I will not be playing any more Claire Obscure on stream because I've gotten very far in the game. There is major spoilers, and I just don't feel comfortable streaming that, to be honest. I don't want to potentially ruin the story or one of the big many twists for anybody by streaming it. And so, even though I love the game, I think it's fantastic and it's brilliant in many aspects, I will not be streaming it just because some real shit has gone down. Oh, let's get the fans going. Are you going to make a hideous freak of a character for this run? I played a little bit of Oblivion. I've played a bit of the Oblivion Remaster. My character looks pretty generic. I will not be like everybody else and make my character on stream. We're just gonna go for it.
We've got to clear this area.
I guess he's mad. Anyway, a word. I was just joking about the video title. It's all good. I did not make a hideous monster. I just...
Where you fall down and bleed to... It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on.
So we're just playing some Oblivion. Yeah, you're far into it also. I'm playing as a Khajiit. You're a kitty cat. We're just having a chill old stream here.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Indian,
We've done it.
We've done it. Wow, he's just... I don't know what he's looking at. He's all bug-eyed out here.
We're not done. Not even close. This was only the first step. If this town is
The
beyond
first
again,
step.
We'll need to get inside the castle. You've come this far with us. I warn you, though. Take a few moments to catch your breath. Are you ready? I knew you'd be up.
Done 13 hours of side. Yeah, that sounds like this. I thought for some reason I would focus on... I'd do a little of the main story. It's definitely... Wow, I just destroyed him. It's definitely Oblivion. Khajiit's eating beans.
This ends here.
More fearsome than you. Try to make a character based on my cat, but they don't have 3-color option. That's a pretty cat.
This is no good. The gates are locked, and the only way to open them is from within the gate.
Dude, what is this face he's making?
We can't open that gate, and the only hurry and find. Once you've got it, get moved.
What was my objective exactly? Need to look. I need to look for Barrich Inane in the chapel. Okay. If you like Star Wars, do you... I think you asked this the last stream. I've never played Knights of the Old Republic, so...
It's the smell, really. Smoking. We saw the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. We'll be firing. I'm just... Yes, That's right. I'm afraid you're in for a tough time, friend. I'd better go with you. If I don't make it...
Where's he going? What the... Okay. We're going in. It's all good. We love the Khajiits. Alright, yeah, let's just beat their ass. A scamp, a stunted scamp. They're not even carrying anything. Gonna play some Oblivion here. We're gonna beat that thing's ass. I don't remember really when I played through Oblivion. It's been quite some time. I've just been having a little fun in this remaster. I've played a good like 2 hours of it. And yeah, it's certainly Oblivion. What build am I going for? I wanted to do strength. I thought it'd be really funny just to be really strong and do just melee.
Come on.
Beat or eat or beaten.
Remember the Emperor!
Remember the Emperor!
For the Empire!
Come on, let's keep going. Where are you going? Do you often stream? I've never seen one from you, but I'm 100% down for it. I stream every few days, my friend, but thank you for joining any of them. Thank you for joining any of them. Yo, oh hey. I usually don't stream this early, but I thought today,
This is it. Best.
Okay, did you unlock it? I don't know what he just did. I usually try to stream later in the evening, but today I was like, today gonna be different. Today we're gonna stream on a little Sunday afternoon, you know? And a number of people have sent money for me to play this Oblivion Remaster here. And I say, everybody, they can check it out. I ranked all the Elder Scrolls games. All of them. It took a lot. But for your later streams, well, I just felt like streaming earlier today. I like the new interface of Oblivion. I think it actually looks quite a bit nicer. Wow, there's a lot of them. It's lagging the game for sure. That and OBS is, Holy moly. Dude, there are so many of them. It really is a battle in here. Been addicted to this game recently, but I'm taking a break to watch your stream. You could do both, my friend. You could do both. You really like it? Yeah, it seems like a pretty solid remaster.
Charge the...
We're gonna charge them, eh? In we go! The open world lags. Yeah, the open world... the game lags for me when I got OBS open, for sure. Let's see. I thought I had a different bow. I guess not. Alright, yep, we're going strength. We're going strength, we're gonna kill. Oh, we can heal, huh? The scamp. Die. Wow, I'm just wailing away on him. Where'd all those guys go? My apparel is broken. It is all broken. Let us heal. We do not have enough magic. Fallout 1 and 2, I don't think Bethesda is going to be touching those. Damn. They're broken. No more shoes for me. Back to the sandals. Back to the shack. I mean, the studio being defunct has nothing to do with it. I guess a lot of people have forgotten that the leak that showed Oblivion Remastered literally had Fallout 3 Remastered next to it. Like, trust me, fellas. Trust me, fellas. Fallout 3 Remaster is coming. We know it's coming. Hell yeah. We're gonna just dress like the Legion people. Yeah, so the we need Fallout New Vegas remaster. That wasn't in there. It was leaked by Microsoft themselves, like by their own admission. Okay, we're going. Aren't you guys coming with me? Oh, this is good old Oblivion.
Charge the courtyard.
Charge the courtyard. Well, there's none here. Microsoft themselves accidentally, it was during their case against the FTC. I remember now. It was when Microsoft was going up against the FTC, their court case they had in there. It was a whole list of games planned. It was some kind of lineup, and it was, it was from officially Microsoft. The next Xbox was in it too. The next Xbox was leaked, the next controller. Obviously, all of it could change. I mean, in it, they planned a mid-gen refresh for the Xbox Series X, and that didn't happen. But everything else has happened. I mean, and on it, it said Oblivion Remastered, Fallout 3 Remastered, a Blade game. New Vegas is a junky mess. Yeah, but it's just so good in so many other ways. And so, What's gonna happen? I don't know. But I would be shocked if we go a year with without a... I'd say within a year we're gonna see Fallout 3 remastered. Are they going to do another shadow drop? Another shadow drop like they did with Oblivion? I don't know. I hope not, though. I don't really... You know, I don't know. I think it's cool. But we'll see. I mean, Bethesda, we don't need to we don't need to make new games since yeah, Bethesda doesn't have to make new games. They can just remaster the old ones. They did it. They ran out of Skyrim times though, so they can't do Skyrim anymore. So now they're going to remaster Oblivion, and then they're going to remaster Fallout 3, and then we'll probably get Skyrim again. Just you wait, y'all. I should have done magic. I know, someone who put that much time into New Vegas. How many times has it? It's probably crashed over 100 times for that person. That game crashes like crazy. Fallout New Vegas is your favorite game of all time. You know, I think it's really good. New Vegas has... One of the reasons I think New Vegas is so good is the main story is actually really good. I think the main story of New Vegas is really good. And I think the way that the game just like has you go in a certain direction on like the map is really great. I like how open and big and expansive, you know, like Elder Scrolls is and all that, but there's just something about the way that... Oh, we could just go to sleep. Aw, man. Alright, y'all. Well, it's been about 20 minutes. I'm gonna tell you all. Every super piece of clothing comes off. It's true. It's true. That's how we do this. Every piece of clothing. Or every super piece of clothing comes off. Y'all want to see? That's what it gets. Y'all donated to see Oblivion Remastered. We're seeing Oblivion Remastered. I've played a little bit. I played maybe an hour. The original Guild Wars, huh? Guild Wars is interesting. Never played it, though. The Outer Worlds is... You know, maybe I'm just crazy, but I've never actually met anyone in real life who thinks The Outer Worlds is anything above okay. Like, people were popping off for it. Okay, so he's glitched. Like, The Outer Worlds, like, it was nominated for, like, Game of the Year and RPG of the Year, and it did, like, really well, and there was a ton of critics that loved it, and I'm just like, did we play the same game? Like, all my friends, people, like, that I've just met in real life, people at conventions and GDC and conferences, and, like, everybody I've met has just been like, oh yeah, it was alright. I've never seen anybody say, oh dude, it was incredible. Oh, it was so good. Oh, it was nominated for Game of the Year. I'm just like, where are those people? I don't, yeah. The Outer Worlds had a lot of potential for sure, but I think the end result was just an alright game. Like, it just doesn't, oh no, I'm not saying it was bad. I just... I don't want to say it's overrated because I don't actually really... Maybe I'm just in a certain bubble or something here. But online, the discourse of it is pretty high praising. And I just don't see it with The Outer Worlds. You know, the game is pretty short. I just wasn't big on a lot of the companions or the characters. I thought the storytelling was okay. The gunplay was okay. And I don't know. I just didn't love how, like, capitalism. Oh, look, it's a joke. We got evil, corrupt, greedy people. Capitalism. And I'm just like, okay, I don't give a shit at this point. Like, oh, you know what? I think I forgot to ping. I forgot to ping everybody on the Discord, the Tubular family. Let me make sure. I always share the Twitch one because... Oh! Well, thank you, Unholy. That is very... Oops. That is very kind of you, Unholy. I really appreciate that. Wow, okay. Well, I promised something was coming off, so... You like the Outer Worlds more than Fallout 4. Well, thank you, Unholy. Thank you very much. I was getting sweaty in there. I was getting sweaty wearing that. We got all the spotlight on me. I'm roasting Outer Worlds. Stream Fallout 3 Remastered when it comes out. Absolutely. You know I love Fallout 3. Look, I like Elder Scrolls, but I love Fallout. Like, that's the difference for me, at least. I much prefer Fallout 4 than Outer Worlds. I think Fallout 4 is, like, almost the best Fallout game of them all. I love it. I think he is bugged. Alright, it's the good times. We defeated all the monsters from within. Fallout 4 is too simplified. I mean, Fallout 4 might be a little more simple, but, like, they have, like, a great story, great characters, great companions. And, I mean, the stuff that they simplified, I don't think that they didn't even really simplify it. They just streamlined it. They got the karma system, and the dialogue is the only thing I don't really like about Fallout 4, because there is no karma system. The dialogue certainly leaves a lot to... Okay, this is just broken. What exactly is this game? A bug already? Good. Yeah, like, I don't think I can continue. I don't think I can actually continue, because they keep saying charge the courtyard, and there's no enemies left, unless there's something running around. I hate all the companions in the main quest. Well, then maybe you won't like the game. I love Fallout 4. I put, like, a lot of time into Fallout 4. I think I put more time into Fallout 4, actually, than any other Fallout. Yeah. I did play a lot of 76, though. But not more than Fallout 4 New Vegas. What's up, John? Oh, our man Ryan. Part of the Tubular Enterprise. Yeah, I'm streaming early today. I'm streaming early today because, you know, I don't want to be up till 3 in the morning or whatever. I don't want to be up till like 1 in the morning today. And we're having a good old stream, you know. I just thought I'd try streaming earlier. You know, some people can't make the later times. I just googled the bug. People say go find the Count's body and grab his ring. Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much, DJ. That is nice of you. Have to reload. Yeah, it's just nothing more Bethesda. Nothing more Bethesda. We're streaming early today. The people wanted to see Oblivion Remastered, so we're playing Oblivion. Everybody and their mom who's streaming it is all like, "Oh, I'm gonna create my character on stream and start over." No, I did all that offline. I'm going to spare everyone of that. I've only played like an hour or so. I went to the Oblivion Gate. Alright, let's go find the Count. Go find the Count's body and grab his signet ring. Alright, let's go find him. Because, yeah, the game is bugged. Let's go, bros. Oh, a good old Axel Molly. What race am I playing? I'm a Nord. Nords have always been my favorite. Skyrim belongs to the Nords. And Skyrim's my favorite one, which, you know, if you watch my my ranking video, then you know you were fiending for the Oblivion stream. I'm glad you were. We're just having a chill time. I like Oblivion. It's been quite a while since I really played it. This would have been better at night. Started playing last night for the first time. You're in for an interesting time for Oblivion if it's your first time. You watched it? Oh, thank you very much. This would have been better at night, bro. Well, a number of people I can't watch at night, and I thought that I'll mix it up. Okay. So, looks like... Okay, yeah, we got the ring. Thank you very much, Deject. Otherwise, I would have just been walking around confused for 5 more minutes. Because I don't remember the main quest of Oblivion all that much at this point. Like, well, no, I remember it, but, like, I don't, like, remember, you know, the key specifics. I'll be back, have to do work things. It's Sunday, bro. Oh, well, yeah, I know. You work all day, 24/7, pretty much. This shit's hard, man. I'm getting my ass kicked. You could... Well, they have a new difficulty. I think, like, they have a new difficulty, and you can make it a little easier. Too bad Sony makes Prime requirement for all online games. Played about 15 hours, and I never even started the main quest. That sounds like Elder Scrolls. I just thought I'd... You know what? I thought I'd be the one individual that actually does the main quest.
Where is the cat? How dare you? Had you not been instrumental in getting this far, I'd put
This
you
guy's
down
face
where you
looks so stupid.
Where is the Count's ring? Do you... At least, this is safe. Here, take this. I have no use for it. He should be around the camps. Bye.
Alright, we completed the battle. I'm playing 3rd out of 5, yeah. Y'all send the donations, I'm poor as hell. Pulse Elite headphones. That sounds pretty pricey, bro. You're always watching. Voice doesn't fit his face. His face looks fucked up. Looks like he got stung by bees or something. He's looking... Alright, let's go talk to Martin, or I'm sorry, Martin, whatever. Got any money at all to spend? I appreciate everything. Like I said, every single tip. You got money to spend. You said yourself. Every tip, piece of clothing comes off. The jacket came off. This guy's kind of far. All right. It's a good looking remaster. I know that a bunch of people have been going crazy for the Oblivion Remaster. They put a lot of time into it. It looks like some people in the chat here. I'll be real, I have not put a ton of time into this. Because I've been playing Expedition 33. I've been playing, well, you know what? Don't worry about it. As long as you're watching, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. Whether it's on Twitch, Kick. Yeah, I'm even streaming on Kick and YouTube. I appreciate all the support. But I have not been playing a lot of this because I've been playing Expedition 33. Expedition 33 is incredible, and I'm much more excited for that than this, to be honest. Not that I don't dislike Oblivion. Obviously, I very much like Oblivion. It's a classic. It's just... Man, Expedition 33 is something else.
Danger. Explain yourself. Yes, I'm a priest.
He looks really strained about that. He's like, I'm a priest.
Much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan.
I've been trying out, but I think I'd rather play Expedition as well. Expedition is just really, really good. My laptop PC can't run the hardware. No worries.
What plan? I prayed to Akut. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this? Emperor Uriel Septim? No, you must have the wrong man. You spoke to the Emperor before he... I don't know. It's strange.
Do they still sell Oblivion?
He might actually be telling the truth.
I'm sure you can buy the original game still.
You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave... Yes.
I've looked everywhere. Perhaps she's still in Kvatch, in the basement, hiding?
Alright, where are we going? I'm sure you can still buy the old Oblivion, like on Steam. And, thank you so much, JT. Here, a cup of coffee.
Help! You must help. They're killing everyone.
I wish that was the price of a cup of coffee, man.
I don't know. I think they're right behind
Why is it
me.
like...
Fire map
they're like
is
off-center.
I was in the ship, looked around the corner to see who... Suddenly, weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior... I don't know.
What is even happening?
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
Is this game on PS4? No way. I would be shocked if it's on PS4. I mean, the PS5's been out 5 years. I think it's time to stop assuming stuff's on PS4, to be honest. I wonder how this thing runs on Steam Deck. Probably not that well. But thank you very much, JT. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed that Elder Scrolls ranking. Where do they want me to go? Oh. Must protect Joffrey. Ready for Towerborn? Are we gonna play, like... It's not even, I'm always late. PS4 is more or less dead and gone, but I still use it. Well, you know, at least you understand that you're late. There's nothing wrong with that. If anything, you're the smartest one for waiting. Towerborn is... Shouldn't we wait for 1.0, man? I'm not trying to back out. I'm just like, I did enjoy it, but I was hoping Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind would be the other. Well, you know, I think something... Elder Scrolls is one of those series where I think just about everybody's going to have a different list if they've played like a lot of them. And, you know, that's just how I feel. That's kind of based off the order I played them as well. The brother Piner. He's just running around. Don't go after the sheep. What are you going to do to them? He's thinking about it. Oh, nope, he's gone. They're safe. They're safe. Alright, we gotta find Where's Joffrey?
God's blood. We should check.
Is this the chapel? Let's go to the chapel. This is not a... Is this a chapel?
Your timing is
Yeah, it's the
excellent.
chapel.
I'll take the one on the right.
I do not fear death.
Watch out! There may be more of them.
Will survive the cleansing. Have you? You're back. Thank Talos. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack.
What do you think? Would you
I
rather
kept it in
wait
a secret room
till they do
in Wayland
1.1? The sheep diddler?
To go see if it is
The sheep toucher? I mean, I was just thinking, according to Towerborn, the developers, that 1.0 is coming this year. And so, you know, they said this year.
But I
So, you
fear
know
the
what?
worst.
Let's give them to this year. If Towerborn is not out by the end of the year, then we'll just play. Like, they make it sound like, oh, it's close to 1.0 already. And so, yeah, let's wait. Let's wait till 1.0. You know, we'll play the whole thing. I'm not trying to get cold feet or anything. It's just they've made it sound like it's coming soon. So, like, okay, we'll play it when it comes. That was... They said this year, so... And if it doesn't come by the end of the year, man, let's just play it. Like... Because then who knows when it's coming. I'm not interested in playing the early access waiting game if it doesn't come by the end of the year, which is what they said.
You think they're... I'm with you.
You weren't watching live? What's the plan for Tuesday? Tuesday, I actually have some obligations, and I will not be able to stream on Tuesday, to be honest. You weren't watching live? Don't worry about it. As long as you're watching it all, I appreciate it. Wenyon House. Okay, that's where I'm at. That's what I thought. I was just in here. Annoying ads, no worries. So Tuesday, you know, I have this unfortunate obligation called work. And then I got something going on after work, and so I cannot stream this Tuesday. Come Tuesday. Dang it. Do you play War Thunder? I've never played War Thunder. Last PS2 game ever made was in 2014, some soccer game. The PS2 was legendary. The PS2 was different. I thought we were doing Towerborn Tuesday. Oh, no, no worries. No worries. All good. Oh, I'm sure PS4 is going to stick around. What do they expect me to do here? I'm in the house. It says it's right here. Oh.
They've taken it.
Well,
The Amulet of Kings is gone. The enemy
that was
has
my
defeated
DSP
us
moment
at
of the
every
day.
turn. So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings.
Still have your PS2, yeah? I
We
still
have
got my
won the war, but
PS2.
they will be... Nowhere is truly safe against the power
Come up with a
arrayed against
different game to
Cloud
play
Ruler Temple,
together.
I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. We should leave it.
We'll figure something out.
We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler.
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple. The sooner...
Temple.
Alright, let's continue on. We've got the heir. The heir to Oblivion. I still got my PS2. I still play my PS2 pretty regularly. Not regularly. That's not true. I play it like a few times a year, it feels like at this point. The Oblivion map's pretty big. Pro Skater 5 on there's I doubt that game goes online, man, like anymore. Keep my PS2 under a blanket to keep it from getting dusty. This guy is dedicated. I put mine in a drawer because I have it on a TV. I have it on the TV behind me, actually, because that's like an old school TV. Wow. We're a long way from Skyrim.
What can I do? The Emperor's death was a harsh lesson for all. Stay safe.
You'd be free next Wednesday night.
Hail!
We'll do a... I could do a community stream, maybe. Let's see. We could all play something together. The thing that I like about Oblivion is depending on which part of the map you are, because it's the center of Cyrodiil, you get a taste of each possible map. Oh yeah, that is cool. I'm curious what the next location's gonna be for the next Elder Scrolls, you know? I think everybody's had a few ideas in mind, but I don't think we really know.
Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos.
Secret Blades
But there is
of
yet
Tamriel? Yeah.
Here is Martin Septim,
Cyrodiil is,
true son of Uriel Septim.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Your Highness, the Blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you, I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all
Oh,
new
what's
to
up,
me.
Nicholas? Astrobot's a good
I'm
one.
not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your
This guy
loyalty
just went from
in
being a
coming days.
priest to being the emperor in like one day.
That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The Blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor.
Thank you
to
so
tell
much,
them what to do.
Rattlehead. I appreciate the dollar.
The faintest idea.
Thank you.
Of course, the Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One.
Why is he so uncentered?
The Emperor.
This bothers me, y'all.
That's
He's
an
so
idea
like,
that
he's
I'm
like
getting
super
used to.
off. What kind of thumbnail
In
is this
case
gonna
we
be?
need the amulet first. Don't worry about me, my friend.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this
How's
crisis.
it going?
As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order.
How is the game going? We're having a decent time on Oblivion Remastered. We did have a pretty big glitch, but thanks to Deject, we
It is my honor.
are all done.
I
May
know.
tell
I'm
us
in
guide
good
you, my
hands.
friend.
All right, we are in the Blades. Thank you so much, Ryan. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're not too rich today. You still donated, man. I appreciate it. I can always count on my man, Ryan. It's part of the Tubular Enterprise. I appreciate it. Next week, you know, I don't commit to any days, Thursday or Friday. We'll figure out one of the days. It'll be a community stream. I think we're going to do a community stream. I'm going to play a game with all of y'all. You can join. It might just be Ryan and I. Doesn't matter. We'll find a game. I'll choose something on like Game Pass. Shoot, maybe I'll play some RoboQuest. I've been having way too much fun with RoboQuest. We'll find something. My guy looks so stupid. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate it. Chat says you're a millionaire. Dude, I don't know. You must know something about sports betting. I've never sports bet. I just don't. I don't know anything about sports ball.
We will prevail. Farewell. What is one of the youngest blades ever
You have the
to serve in
PS2 Baldur's
Emperor's
Gate.
National Guard. I am glad to
3
hear that
Legend
you
of
survived.
Spyro games.
This since then. The drag with Emperor. You're right. We must try to recover the
And,
enemy before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Rattlehead. I appreciate it. Alright, well, we hit 5 supers today. The hat's coming off. Y'all donated. Another piece of clothing's coming off. The necklace is coming off. Where is the thing? The latch. Y'all donated. The clothes have come off. Next, I'm going to take socks off. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Now we get story time. That's what the people want.
Once we have
I will say,
my warm regards to
take it.
Boris.
I took it off, bro.
He should not
It's
blame
off.
himself for the
My
Emperor's
girl is
death.
graduating from college
He
next
did well
weekend,
to
so I won't
send
be
you.
available then. All right, I'll try to make it Wednesday then. Let me try to make it Wednesday and not the weekend. I was just there in your position like a month ago, so I'll try to make it We'll make it Wednesday. It'll be a community stream. As for now, the hat's off. We're stripped. Story time now. We've hit story time. So what does everybody want to hear about? What do the people want to hear about? I could talk about Insomniac. I could talk about PlayStation. I could talk about Tesla, Amazon, Workday, where I'm at Bill. I can talk to you about some crazy life experiences. What do y'all want to hear about? We could do story time on anything. We could do it on just about anything y'all want to hear. Could do it on how I beat every Assassin's Creed game up until that point in less than a month, and I wanted to pull my fucking hair out. How's that sound? Playing through every single one. Oh, what was... Okay, we got a few people. JT and Rattlehead were donators, so they... Let's see what anybody else wants to hear. Again, Insomniac, PlayStation, Tesla. I worked in corporate Tesla. How to fix PlayStation without being horrible to users. That's not going to happen. And, you know, anybody else got any feedback? Right now it's a 3-way tie, I guess. AC, Tesla. Do you have any interesting stories about getting a new console or something? Anything nostalgic? Oh, that's a fun one. I'll have to do that sometime if anybody wants to hear that. You know, something nostalgic. But I always try to give a good story.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. Good. Remember.
We're following him. Drugs. Change your vote to AC. Alright, we're gonna go AC then. So, here's a nostalgic memory. Oh, well, I didn't even...
Search his body.
We're gonna do an Assassin's Creed story. So, it was 2019. Yes, it was 2019. And I knew that I wanted to play Assassin's Creed. You know, I had, up until that point, I had played Assassin's Creed 1. And a little bit of Unity, and that was it. I'd played through like half of Assassin's Creed 1. And so yeah, I'd say I'd played through about half of Assassin's Creed 1. This was way back when. So again, I started playing in 2019. I played Assassin's Creed 1 probably in like 2011, 2012.
What?
And
There's a scholar at the arcade. Why don't you take that book to her? See if you learn anything. Like I said.
okay, that's nice.
Hope you learn
Okay,
something
so
from Tarmina about
yeah,
the
I
book.
played Assassin's Creed 1 probably in like 2012, and it was 2019. It was like February 2019, and I knew that I wanted to play. I knew I wanted to actually sit down and play Assassin's Creed. I'd played a little bit of Unity. Unholy, you're back. You're back for the perfect timing. We're talking about Assassin's Creed. We're going to talk about how I finished like every single Assassin's Creed in a month and how I wanted to go crazy. So I remember, yeah, 2019, February like 1st. I was rearranging stuff in my room, so my desk. No, you're here right now. We're talking about it right now. I remember I was rearranging my desk, and so my setup was all fucked up in here because I was still living with my parents. And I remember my desk was all messed up, and I remember, you know, back then I wasn't really making a lot of videos, but I knew I really had always been a fan of Assassin's Creed. I liked the iconography. I thought Ezio was cool, and I knew that I wanted to sit down and play all of the Assassin's Creeds. And so I remember I was playing through like 2 or 3 games at once. I remember I was playing through Witcher 3 and Assassin's Creed, and I want to say it was like Dragon Quest 11. It was some pretty big games. And back in 2019, I mean, if you go back and look at that release calendar, like, they were not releasing games at the rate that they are now, and I wasn't playing every single game. I wasn't playing every single game then, and so I could play through, you know, really big RPGs and take my time, and I wasn't on, like, a marathon to conquer my backlog then. But, so it was February. I knew I wanted to play Assassin's Creed. I just had a feeling. I just had that itch, you know. And I remember I was almost done with Witcher 3, and I remember I started up Assassin's Creed 1, and I just went, you know, today I'm going to play Assassin's Creed. And it was a Friday. I didn't have any work, and I didn't have any college that day. I was in college in 2019. I didn't have any schoolwork. I didn't have any work to go to. It was my day off, and I was like, I'm going to play Assassin's Creed. It was like 9 in the morning, 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. And I remember I started playing Assassin's Creed 1, and I'd played through about half of the game the first time I played it, and a few years ago. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. I remember Assassin's Creed 1 as like a really good atmosphere, really cool music, and it was a bit repetitive. But I remember I just kept playing it, and I sat there, and I just kept playing it, and like I had dinner, had lunch, had a good time, and I just kept playing it and playing it. I was talking to my buddies, and they were not working either that day or whatever. And I just kept playing it. And before I knew it, to be honest with you, it was like 11 o'clock at night. I had played Assassin's Creed 1 for like 10 hours straight. And I was just like, damn. I was like, I didn't even realize it. The sun's down. The whole day's gone. You know, I might as well just try to beat the game now. And I remember it was about 2 or 3 in the morning, and I actually beat Assassin's Creed 1 in one sitting. That is one of the single longest gaming sessions I've ever had, where I had no stops. I think the only one that's like longer is my Baldur's Gate 3 one, where I went like 15 hours or something crazy. So yeah, I played pretty much with no breaks. I played through all of Assassin's Creed 1 in one day. The entire game. And I was just like, you know, it certainly had some issues, but I think it was pretty good. And then the next day I was just like, you know, I was playing some Witcher 3. I was almost done with it. And I was just like, I kind of want to play Assassin's Creed some more. Like, it was the next day, and I didn't have work that day. And it was like the middle of that day, and I was like, I'm going to just start up Assassin's Creed 2. Why not? And I remember I started up Assassin's Creed 2, and I probably played like 6 or 7 hours, like straight, of Assassin's Creed 2. And I was just like, that was really good. And I remember, like, I went to a concert of all things that night. The next day, actually. It was the following day. It was a Sunday. I went to a concert for Young Bae. And I was like,
You have my ears.
I remember I was at the concert, and I was like, well, I played Assassin's Creed 2, like, the following day. So let's take it back here. Friday, I played through all of AC1. Entire game, one sitting. Saturday, like 6 or 7 hours was on AC2. Sunday, I knew I had a, I had a concert that night, and so I played Assassin's Creed 2 for a good while that day. I remember I got pretty close to the end, and I was at the concert, and I was just like, this is nice, but I was like, damn, I kind of want to play more Assassin's Creed. And then I got home, and I just got back on it. And then I remember the next day I had to work, and I had school stuff, but I was still playing AC2, and I want to say I finished it like the next day. And so I beat AC1 in one day, 2 in like 2 or 3 days, and then after that, I was like, dude, AC2 was incredible. I was like, this game was just so good. Like, I was not sick of the Ubisoft formula. The only other Ubisoft series I had ever messed with was Far Cry. And I love Far Cry, the older ones anyway. And so, like, it was still a pretty fresh formula to me, even by 2019, just because I had just not really played any of them. And I remember
you must be the one I got the message
haven't
about.
played a game in
How
a single
can I help
sitting.
you?
It's been a while. And then, yeah, I remember that week. I don't remember the exact details now of this, but I remember that week, you know, I had school, I had school, I had work, but during that week, that next week, I remember I sat down and played through all of Brotherhood, the entirety of Brotherhood and Revelations. And I remember that Friday came by, and I wasn't working full time. The Itemizer. Hello, thank you for joining. Big fan. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. We're going through a story. We're talking about how, I played through all of Assassin's Creed really quickly, and I do remember this. Dang, she looks like a dinosaur.
It is clear. I believe that his writings contain those who unlock.
I remember
this hidden path
that,
prove themselves worthy to join
yes,
the
back then I
ranks
was
of
not
the
getting burnt out.
Victorian
I remember,
shrine
so
was
it had
the
been
first
1
test.
week since I had played
If you want
Assassin's
to
Creed
find
1.
them, you
We're
need
talking
all
1
4
week,
volumes
and
of
I
the
was done with
commentaries.
Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations. Revelations is pretty cheap. Not cheap, short. Jonathan, did you ever find a job after the layoff? I did, and it's not been in gaming. I found a few jobs, and they have not been gaming, and it's unfortunate, and it's sad, and I'm hoping at this point I can just do YouTube full time. Thanks to all you lovely people, I've been able to. And so, back to the story, you know, in 1 week, I was done with 4 Assassin's Creed games, and I was still fiending, y'all. I was still itching for that Assassin's Creed fix. And I remember that following weekend, I was like, okay, I need to finish Witcher 3 first. And I remember the whole, like, it was at the very end of Witcher 3, the very end. And I was just like, dude, I kind of just want to play more Assassin's Creed. And I did finish Witcher 3.
As I've said, Phintius, the
And so
proprietor
I
of
was
Peter
done with
Street,
it. And after that,
supposed the comet
I just immediately I went to Assassin's Creed 3. And I remember I played Assassin's Creed 3, actually, now that I think about it. I got it for Christmas a few years ago. And I remember I did the whole thing with Haytham, and then I just stopped playing the game. I didn't really like it. But this time, I actually sat down and played through all of Assassin's Creed 3. I played through the entire game. It took me a few days. It's a bit longer than Revelations and Brotherhood. I want to say it took me 3 or 4 days, and yeah, I played through all of 3, and then after that, I remember I started up 4 midweek that next week, and then I remember it was a really sad time. My dog passed away. You know, my family dog that I'd had since I was like 8 years old passed away, and it was really sad and tough, and I remember I was playing Assassin's Creed 4 when it happened, and it was really unfortunate, and you know, I love him. He's my favorite dog in the whole world, even though he's not with us anymore. I do have a new puppy in Florida waiting for me, and I just remember it was quite sad. And did I only do the main missions? I only did the main missions for I tried to do some of the AC1. I did only main missions. The game's repetitive enough as it is. AC2, I did some of the side content, but not really. Brotherhood, I actually did an okay amount. Revelations, I don't think I did any. AC3, I did like barely any because I don't really like AC3 very much. And then Assassin's Creed 4, yeah, I was on Assassin's Creed 4 for like a week. You know, after my dog passed, I was pretty upset. I was not grinding like I was before. I was actually doing the side content of Assassin's Creed 4 because I actually was just having a really good time with it, despite everything. And I want to say by like week 2.5 after starting the original Assassin's Creed, I was done with 4. And so yeah, in less than 2 weeks, I had gone through AC1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations 3, and 4, and was somehow not burnt out. And I had finished The Witcher 3. Back then, man, I was just made a time. I wasn't making videos like crazy. I was making like a video a week. I did not have the following that I have now. And so I'm very appreciative of everybody. And so I beat a lot of the Assassin's Creeds really quickly. And then I got to Unity, and that's the one after. And I just remember, you know, Unity I actually got when it came out, and I played like 3 or 4 hours of it. I think that was like the last midnight release I ever went to, was like Assassin's Creed Unity, which is really sad. And I did not like the game like at all the first time I played it. I thought it was just, I just didn't like the story. I didn't like the characters. I didn't like the combat. I had a lot of issues with it. And I remember playing through it again. I kind of struggled to play through it again. I think I played through it. It took me like, instead of finishing it in like 2 or 3 days, it took me like 4 or 5 days. Like we're mid-February now. I started in early February. I just was not loving Unity. I still don't love Unity, but I did play through the entire game. I did beat it, and I didn't do like any of the side content. I was done. I didn't really like Unity. And, you know, it was at this time where I was also like, when I say midnight release, I mean going in person. And I just remember I just wasn't really feeling it. You know, maybe it's because in less than 3 weeks I had marathoned like 5 or 6 Assassin's Creed games in a row, but like Unity, I was really starting to feel it. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna play Rogue. That's the next one I'm gonna play. And I beat that one in like 2 days, 2 sittings, and it was pretty short, but I actually liked it. I think Rogue is underrated. I think Rogue is a good one. It tries to do something a little different. It knows when to end. And I actually quite enjoyed Rogue. I thought that was a good one. And so yeah, we're at like week 3 now, maybe 3.5, and I was just like, okay, let me try Syndicate. That's the next one. At this point, I had just stopped on Dragon Quest. I was like, eventually I'll just get back to it. Let me see, what's the quest here? Oh, okay, I'll wait. And so I remember, we're just waiting for them. I remember maybe I'm supposed to go in there. I remember I started up Syndicate, and I was playing Syndicate.
Mankar Cameron's commentaries. Have you? What do you mean? Very well. I know that Daedric cults are not quite the thing for the.
I just strong-armed this from.
What? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea.
Why do we get burnt out? Because we're getting old and maturing. Interests change, life changes. So with Syndicate, I was playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Yes, of course. Here, volume. You could only hear.
And I remember, you know, I know some people like Syndicate. I just was not having it. I was not having it. I was super burnt. I felt it like even by the halfway mark. I was just like, what have I done? What have I done? I played through all these Assassin's Creed games in succession in like in less than a month. Like, I played through all of them. I was like, I am feeling it so much. I was like, this feels like all of the other ones. I really was like, I am super burnt out. I don't really like the Fry twins. I don't care for the setting. I was just like, wow, this is better than Unity, but I just was feeling it. I was like, I can't play. I was like, I don't think I can play another one of these games. And all my friends were like, dude, what is your problem? They were like, you played through all the Assassin's Creeds up to Syndicate in less than a month. Are you crazy? You're going to burn yourself out from open world games. And I was like, I need to play something different. I need to play something different. And then I was like, what's the next one? And then it's Origins. And I'm like, you know, this one actually looks pretty different. And then I played through Origins, and I don't know what it was, but we're probably at like end of week 3, maybe early week 4. it just felt like a breath of fresh air. It felt so refreshing compared to Syndicate. It still was an open world Assassin's Creed game, but like,
we need to let's go.
But like, it just felt. It felt Sorry, am I all over the place? If you're asking how many games I played, let me give a refresher. I played through. So like February, like 2nd or 3rd, early February, I played through. I started Assassin's Creed. I played through AC1. Within 1 week, I played AC1, 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations. By the end of week 2, I had finished AC1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, and about 4. By the end of week 3, was done with 4, done with Unity before the end of week 4, and I was done with Syndicate really quickly. And then it was like end of February, I played Origins, and I actually quite liked Assassin's Creed Origins. And it just felt like it felt refreshing, and it felt like they really tried to do something different with Assassin's Creed, and I liked the character, and I actually liked Origins. I thought it was good, and it didn't go on forever. I beat it in like a week, and I remember it was early March now. It was early March, and I was done with Origins, and I was like, wow, you know, that was actually good. And so then I was like, let's check out the next one. Well, yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's check out the next one. And this was the latest one. Remember, this was 2019. The latest Assassin's Creed was Odyssey. And then it was Odyssey. Odyssey is finally... Oh, disconnected? It's no worries, it's no worries. I'll have the... There's always the archive. I got the archive in the playlist. And then there was Odyssey, and Odyssey really took me to my limit. Odyssey, you know, Origins didn't, it felt refreshing, but it still did feel a little repetitive, and I was a little burnt out. Odyssey took whatever spark I had for Assassin's Creed completely out of me. Odyssey is one of the longest games I've like ever finished, and it took a lot out of me. I remember I played that game for like 2 or 3 weeks, like at this point. Like, remember, I had played through Assassin's Creed 1 to Origins in a month, and it took me weeks to get to play through Odyssey. Odyssey is a massive, massive game, and I was just on it for weeks. And I went from thinking that the game is good, to thinking that the game is bad, to thinking that the game is mediocre. And I just... At the end of the day, I did beat Odyssey. It took me 40 plus hours, like 50 hours almost, but I did beat Odyssey. And that was one of the most draining experiences I've ever done. Like, god damn. It took me a long time. And the game has so many good elements to it. But it's just so stretched thin and dragged out that I just couldn't stand it. I was pulling my hair out by the end of it. I was just like, how many more fucking missions is there? And I remember I was so mad. There was this shit you could do. It was like buy time savers. You could buy time savers, microtransactions, and it would make the game less grindy. You'd get through it faster. And I told myself I would never buy one of those. I would never buy one of those for a game like this. And I didn't. I beat the whole game without buying a single time saver, but fuck did it take forever. And it felt like it took forever. And, oh yeah, I did play Freedom Cry. I should have thrown that in there. I played Freedom Cry not after 4. I played it a little after. I do have its... Do I have it standalone? Because Freedom Cry was actually released standalone. Liberation, man, I tried Liberation. I was done. I was just not interested in Liberation. You know, that's not a main game. I just wasn't interested. Like, at that point, like, I tried it and went, nope. I'm done with this kind of style of gameplay. I'm done with this shit. It's not doing anything interesting or different. I'm done. And so I beat Odyssey in like late March of 2019. And that's really what it was. So I went from Assassin's Creed 1 in early February to beating Assassin's Creed Odyssey at the end of March. I didn't play like anything else. Do I have a backlogged account? I do not. I've been doing this for so long that all these websites for backlogs didn't exist beforehand, and I've just never uploaded anything to it. I just keep my own tabs on things. And it just, I didn't play anything else. I just played Assassin's Creed for about 2 months, and I was so ready to just rip my hair out. Now there's not as much, but there was a lot more in 2019, and it just drained me on Assassin's Creed in general. And I really had two breaking points: Assassin's Creed Syndicate and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Syndicate, it just felt so stale, so just similar to the other ones. I was just done. I was just done with that kind of game. I was in the most autopilot as it gets. And maybe I didn't give a fair analysis to the game because of that, but I was just so done. And then Odyssey is just frustrating, honestly. It's just frustrating. And funny enough, to prove what I'm talking about, I actually remember this. I actually even made a video. I made a video about Odyssey. A rant. It is just a straight up rant. It is not like a critical analysis or review. It is a rant styled video. And it is still public. I made it. It's called Why Assassin's Creed Odyssey Sucks. Let me see. Let me find it here. I was doing an Assassin's Creed. I did an Assassin's Creed retrospective. And yeah, I uploaded it quite a bit after. But I did an actual like rant styled video on my channel because I was just so done with Assassin's Creed. So like, I'm not too happy with the video's quality, to be honest. Like, I was using I had an old PC, and like I could barely run Odyssey. I was chugging some of the time, and like whenever OBS was open, the quality of the video isn't, like, the visuals are not great, and my mic does not sound super great, but like I was so mad. It was like a 30-minute rant on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I did it. I remember I made a script and everything. I was just, and honestly, since then, my feelings towards Assassin's Creed Odyssey have not changed. I think that the game, and it's frustrating because I can't just sit here and sit back and say the game sucks. It sucks and it has nothing good for it, because it does have a lot of good things. It has a lot of great things. It should be a great game, and parts of the game are great, but the game is just dragged down by so much bullshit. And I remember, I was like, after I beat Odyssey, I was like, I'm done. I'm never playing Assassin's Creed again. I'm never playing Assassin's Creed again. In the span of less than 2 months, I had played through every mainline Assassin's Creed up until Odyssey. And then in 2020, they announced Valhalla, and it was going to be a launch title for the PS5. And I remember I kept going, nope, you're not going to do it. You're not going to get it. Don't get it. Don't fucking think about it. Don't fucking think about it. Oh yeah, every time I talk about games that don't respect your time or don't waste your time, Odyssey is at like the top of that fucking list. That my feelings have not gone away for it. Like, I feel the same way about Odyssey all these years later. And I remember again, 2020, and Valhalla gets announced. I look, it's the same style as Odyssey, and I'm just like, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't buy it. Don't. And all my friends were like, Jonathan, you're gonna get on it. You're gonna get on it. You have a problem. You love Assassin's Creed. Get on it.
Good. Listen. Then I'm lucky you...
And I was just like, they were like, get on it, dude. Just get on it. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm not playing Assassin's Creed. I am done. And then, I don't know what happened. But like a crack addict, like a drug addict. Here I was. I get my PS5 in the mail. I actually did get a pre-order secured. Obviously, I played Astro's Playroom first. That's like one of the best PS5 games. And I tried Demon's Souls, and I played through Spider-Man Miles Morales. But then... fuck, man. There I was with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. There I was. Day one, when it came out. Right when it came out. My dumbass like an addict. It was there. And what did I do? I played through the whole game. You know, my buddy went to Coachella and caught mud. Oh, fuck. It's like that Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode. And so, yeah, here I was. Here I was. I got my brand new PS5, and I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And... you know, it's better than Odyssey. It's quite a bit better than Odyssey, I think. It has better pacing. It's longer and bigger, but it doesn't feel like it wastes your time as much as Odyssey. Odyssey just felt like it feels padded, and it goes on way too long, but it just does things a little differently that I like Valhalla more. Not by much, but I like it. If there was like a $10 million prize for completing all the AC games in that time frame, I'd do it, but only under that condition. And you know, that was just one of my, maybe it's like some form of ADD or autism or something, I don't know. For some reason, I just sat down and played through the entire series. How do I join the Discord? The link on my channel, I swear the link on my channel was like a freaking unlimited one. Let's take a look here. Let me take a look at my channel here. The links. So let me make an unlimited one. I thought I made an unlimited one. So the channel should have a new one now. Okay. If you want to join the Discord, then you can join it on the channel. What is my objective? It says invite invalid. I just created this right now. What's you know what I'm gonna do for you then? Try it here. That is the yeah. It works now. Okay. No worries. And thank you for listening and watching. I hope y'all enjoyed the story. That's a true story. I could not make that up. You know, with Assassin's Creed, played through the entire series in less than 2 months, and I really just wanted to go nuts. And I remember, have I played Armored Core 6? Oh yeah, I love Armored Core 6. That's a good one. It's a great game. And so Assassin's Creed, you know, I think that even though the games have plenty of quality, my luck is being drained. Like, there's lots of quality with Assassin's Creed. But the thing is I played them in a certain order in a small time frame. And I did that, and I did it so much. I played so much of it that I just don't... I think it was silly of me to do that. My peril is broken. Which one? Ah, the gauntlets. And so yeah, Assassin's Creed. Look, Valhalla Valhalla I did not marathon. Valhalla I took my sweet ass time with. It took me like two and a half months to beat Valhalla, and that's fine. It's just a long game. And then there was Assassin's Creed Mirage like 2 years ago. Mirage I finished real quick. It wasn't that long. Mirage was whatever, honestly. I played through Mirage and I was just like, this just feels like the other ones. Like, and I'm just done with that style of gameplay, I feel like, for Assassin's Creed. But people liked Mirage, that it went back to the old stuff. And then there was Assassin's Creed Shadows. You know, I streamed Assassin's Creed Shadows on here. I've played a good 6-7 hours of it, and I could even see it in my stream. Man, I just am so done with, like, with this shit. Like, I think I really just burnt myself out for a very long time on that style of open world game. That, like, mindless style. Ah, no! No! I hate lockpicking in this game. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. I much prefer how Skyrim and Fallout does lockpicking. And, you know, I played Shadows, not even 10 hours of Shadows, and, like, the game has a lot of great qualities, but I just am having a hard time enjoying that style of game anymore. And, you know, I don't know if it's like, you know, I was like, we've finished the goal. Thank you very much for the goal. We're going to start another one. Because that was fun. That was a fun story time. This game good or what? I've heard nothing but good things. Oh, yeah, it's a great remaster. I mean, it's Oblivion. Oblivion is a very beloved game. And this is a great remaster of it. Have I played Far Cry 3? Kingdom Come is the hardest lockpicking. I have not gotten to anywhere in Kingdom Come where I had lockpicking, so I can't comment on that. Remasters, yeah, I think the remasters, it's a very good remaster. It's still Oblivion, so, you know, if you didn't like Oblivion before, you're not going to like Oblivion now, but yeah, I love Far Cry 3, actually. I played through Far Cry 3 before I played Far Cry 3, like, kind of when it came out, and I thought Far Cry 3 was great. Far Cry 3 is, like, one of my favorite games from that era. Genuinely. What is that open? Oh. Lockpicking is easy in this game. Like, I love Far Cry 3. I think Far Cry 3 is great, and, you know, playing all those Assassin's Creed games, like, it actually, I feel like it damaged me. Oh, my man Fluff. This game looks boring. No, we're having a good time. I'm just fucking around. Yeah, you can save scum. I'm doing the main story. Nobody ever does the main story. So I thought for this stream I'd do the main story. Damn it. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Shit. Oh. I'm gonna have a DSP moment. This is why you saved before. Can I try any of the other ones? Okay. Nope. Fuck. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay. This time, we got this. Yep. Okay, we got this. Can I get one? Damn it. I know, Fluff, you talked about getting it. You got it or not? Wait until it goes up slowly. Alright. Damn it! Let's try this one. Hate the lock picking, man. I hate the lock picking. We'll get back to Assassin's Creed in a moment. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it. Jonathan struggles on lockpicking for 3 hours. I have never been good at the lockpicking. No. Ah. Oh my goodness. How long do you think you're gonna be going? Gotta do some cleaning. Each one is random at its speed. Yeah. I don't know how long we're gonna be streaming today. It's not gonna be stupid long. I got other stuff to do today. I was thinking another hour or two. We did story time. Thank you very much for that, everybody. Damn it. I feel like I just don't understand it. I feel like all these years later, I've never understood the lockpicking in this game. Have I ever... Yeah, each one is random. Have I ever played the Total War games? I have not. I've wanted to get into them, but man, I'm just not the best with real-time strategy like that. How? Fuck. Damn it. Let's see. The pins go up at random. Yeah, it is hard to hit him. That's why I was like, I remember you gotta hit him right when they hit the top. It's just, it's kind of random. I don't think Bethesda Game Studios made this one. They did. They co-developed it. They also, okay. It was at the top. Oh. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm terrible at lockpicking. Like, genuinely terrible at it. Oh. Terrible. Terrible.
Anytime now.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I got it. I'm just not good at the lockpicking whatsoever.
Speak.
And so, yeah, I think I'll probably stream another, like, hour or two. Having a good old time playing some Oblivion, the main story. Nobody ever does the main story. I thought that'd be me. Dark Brotherhood's way better. Thieves Guild is way better. Mages Guild is way better. Shivering Isles.
What is it, citizen?
And so, you know, I remember I played Far Cry. Does the console actually work? Yep, the console works. I remember I played Far Cry 3 when it... I remember with Far Cry, you know, I did the same shit that I did with Assassin's Creed back then. I just... You know, back then I just did things differently. I remember it was like 2012. I played through Far Cry 1, 2, 3, Blood Dragon. All pretty quick. And I really like Far Cry 3. But my Assassin's Creed journey, my Assassin's Creed adventure, whatever you want to call it, it kind of soured me on, like,
In effect, you check back. I'll keep studying.
it kind of like soured me on yeah, it kind of soured me on, like, the whole Ubisoft formula, like, because I didn't even finish, like, Far Cry 5. I was just like, I'm just so done with this. And then there was New Dawn, and I was like, oh gosh. Then I didn't even play 6. I've never played Far Cry 6, and I don't want to.
I might turn up something before.
Oh, yep, I remember getting banned from the Mages Guild on accident. I remember you gotta find a shitload of these stupid plants. It's so annoying. Oh yeah, I'm excited for Onimusha 2 Remastered. I'm playing through Onimusha 3 right now. Then I want to play Dawn of Dreams, and I can rank all of them after that. We have to read. What does the game want us to do? Did I finish Berserker? Yes, I did finish Kazan. I finished the first Berserker Kazan. It is a very, very difficult game. A very difficult game. Stupidly difficult game. But I am done with it.
Yes. To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study the 4 volumes of... It is a fairly common... In effect, simply by finding their way to the... You've piqued my cue. Check back with me. Bye.
Alright, she said check back tomorrow. Nice, bro. Hell yeah, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was one of the most difficult things. That was one of the most difficult games I've ever completed. That game was exceptionally hard. It was so difficult. I don't even think I liked it.
How goes it?
Yes. I turned up copies of the first main car Cameron, certainly. But more to the point. I'll continue to step. The first
Come back tomorrow again?
paragraph are the key. I'm sure.
Man, I don't want to freaking... Do I gotta do the puzzle?
Well, I shouldn't keep you. Goodbye.
Yeah, I remember that nonsense with the Mages Guild.
What is it, citizen?
Do I gotta do the puzzle? Well, that's why we have the internet, because I don't want to sit here for the whole stream. That's not gonna be a very exciting stream, is it? Let's see here. Alright, players want to head to the Imperial City, Green Emperor Way. Once at the Towering Palace, players want to head to the west side, find the Round Grave. Wait until midday. Okay. Let's go find it. Let's go find this. I'd love to try Onimusha. Oh yeah, I played the Onimusha remaster in February. It's a good remaster of the PS2 classic. 2's getting remastered. Where did they say to go again? I got the memory of a goldfish. Green Emperor Way, huh? Hoping 3 and Dawn of Dreams gets remastered. I've been playing through 3. I think 3 is actually pretty good. 3 is Onimusha 3 is pretty good. I'm pretty far in it. I'm like maybe I have a few hours left and I'm done with it. Okay, so that is the solution, I'm pretty sure, but... Oh, it's not this one.
Hi there. What's going on with you? I ran into some goblins in the woods.
Yeah, I've played through Fatal Frame. I played the original Fatal Frame, and then I played Maiden of Blackwater. Maiden of Blackwater is not that great, but the original is a good one. I haven't really messed with Fatal Frame 2, and I've never played 3 or 4. I'd like to try all of them, though, and do a video. Onimusha, I don't think... I would say Onimusha 1 took me 4 or 5... It took me like 5 or 6 hours. Onimusha 3 has taken me... Probably like... I'm probably 6 or 7 hours in it now, and I'm getting there. I've heard that Onimusha 2 Dawn of Dream... Or Onimusha 4 Dawn of Dreams is actually a 2-disc game, funny enough. Oh, it's our favorite, That Guy Biz. This guy's a legend. That Guy Biz is a certified legend. We love him. Yeah, you know, it is kind of nice that the Onimusha games don't take an eternity. I think I should do a game about best ninja and samurai games. I don't even know what I would do. Samurai Warriors, Onimusha. The puzzle said to go here. Well, That Guy Biz, you know, I actually sat down and I beat all of Kazan. I know you might not believe me, but I beat that fucking game. I think that was the last time you were watching. I beat that whole game. Game very difficult.
I'm through talking to you.
Wow. I'm through talking to you. There's plenty of ninja samurai games. Plenty of games with swords. There's Neo, Ninja Gaiden, Sekiro. This is the thing, I think. Is it not this one? Oh, you don't gotta do that. I just thought I'd let you know, man. That was just such a hard game. Like, that was such a stupidly difficult game. Oh. We got a tubular subscriber. Thank Tenshu. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yeah. Yeah, Assassin's Creed. One of the best ninja games of them all, right? Oh, we got another tubular subscriber. How do I see the local map? Okay, I'm in the right spot. I'm pretty sure at one point Sekiro was going to be a Tenshu game, even the same publisher, Activision. I swear. There we go.
10 years in the joint made you a fucking pussy.
Oh, hell yeah. Steven? Oh, my man, Steven. Thank you so much, Steven. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, my man. I hope you've been doing well. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. You've subscribed on Twitch. Appreciate it so much. You're one of the Twitch, the real ones. Twitch, it really does have the better stream, like quality-wise, too. Thank you very much. I think we all agree that Tenchu should make a comeback. I think that is one thing we can all agree on. It's tube time. I'd love to see Tenchu come back, genuinely. Like, I've never really messed around with any of the older games either, so it's like, it'd be a great opportunity, you know, for someone like me to get into it. I'd go back and play all the old games.
What's this about?
We're having a good time on Oblivion. We're playing Oblivion Remastered. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much. We will never be playing Kazan again. I do have an update for everybody. A few people sent some money. Yeah, I'm glad we're getting Ninja Gaiden 4 also. It's been too long since we did Ninja Gaiden. I just wanted to say that, you know, with Kazan, we're done. Holy fuck! Holy shit, that guy... Whoa! Dude, holy fucking shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude, you don't have to do that! Oh my god! Holy moly! That is totally tubular for sure. Dude, oh my god. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh man. Thank you so much. Dude, that you are a legend. You are a fucking GOAT. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much. You did not have to do that. If you want some of it back, you let me know, man. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Thank you. From the bottom of my... Like, damn.
Good evening.
Wow. Oh my god. I'm just in shock, man. Thank you. I've just stopped playing. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. That is so unbelievably kind. Thank you. Now you gotta do the next video he requests. Yeah, what do you want to see, man? You're the GOAT. Like, what tubular video? Like, it really is Christmas. That's crazy. Oh my god. You want story? You want... You want to hear about Kazan? I didn't stream some of it. Like, whatever you want, man. You're the legend. Oh my god, that's crazy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, like, thank you so much. That is so kind of you. Like, what a legend. Oh my god, thank you. That is so nice of you. Whatever you want to see, man. Whatever you want to see, whatever you want to hear, I'll drop whatever the fuck I'm playing. Like, nobody's tipped that much. Like, you just let me know. That's crazy. I was gonna say, you know, I'm done with Kazan. The final boss was so hard. That was one of the most difficult games I've ever played. Ever. I could not believe how hard Kazan was. Yeah, that's wild. Thank you so much, man. You make doing this full-time possible, like, single-handedly. Like, thank you. Let's all take a moment of silence for that guy, Biz. This guy is the GOAT. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like, thank you genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so very much. It's not enough for the Switch 2, man, but it is enough for dinner for me for the next week. Like, so thank you. That is what I'm going to be using the money for. For nothing now, I'm asking, but can you pay me a favor whenever I request in the future? Go ahead. You go ahead. You can pocket that one. I'm never going to forget this, man. I'm never going to forget for Kazan either. Like, you go ahead and pocket that. I won't forget. It's impossible. Like, here, you get the whole bad hairline. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I mean it. Like, damn. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my. You let me know if there's a video you want to see, if there's a stream you want to see. That's crazy. Like, thank you so much. I genuinely, that is the bottom of my heart. If you want to hear a story, if you want to see a video, you let me know. What I was gonna say was, this is absolutely awesome, and I'm not poor homeless. Don't worry, Ryan. We all love you, Ryan. Look, thank you. Thank you. What I was going to say before that was, I'm done with Kazan, and amazingly get to like, that's just incredible. This is a good day. This is a really good day, y'all. At least, I don't know about everybody else, but I hope they're having a good day. I'm having a good day. This is a good day. Like, thank you. Thank you so much. Is that the biggest donation? Oh, yeah. That guy Biz has made the biggest donation. Like, that is crazy. That's amazing. Honestly, with that, like, I think I'm gonna have some spicy nuggets for dinner now. Like, I think we're gonna go get some Wendy's spicy nuggets. Like, that is crazy. Honestly, what I should do is I should just take y'all with me. How do I do that? I think I might be able to set it up like this is supposed to be during Kazan. Dude, Kazan, dude, the people we work. Oh my god, man, Steven, you would not even believe. Yes, the people, this is a funny one. You know, Guy Biz has made just, the dono message was really nice. If you want me to read it out loud, I can read out loud the donation message. That Guy Biz, if that's what you'd like. You got the Oblivion stream you wanted. This is the second time I got the $100. Yeah, and it was incredible. Oh, good old Irish.
Welcome, brother. You may pass. Do not.
You know, I got a quick little story for y'all. And that Guy Biz, you just let me know if you want me to read it out loud. I will. It was a really nice message that you put as well. A really nice message. And I went to, so the Wendy's that I was born, raised, lived in, currently live in the same town that I've always been in, Fremont, California. And I go to the Wendy's that I worked at. I'm not afraid to admit it. I go to the Wendy's I worked at. I go there, and it's the same fucking people. I worked there 10 years ago. 10 years ago. And it's the same people. And I'm like, y'all, have you ever looked for other work? Do you like being here that much? And they're just like, this is where we belong. This is where we belong. And I'm like, damn. And like, it's, oh, thank you so much, Eric Z. Grinda. That's a funny name. Thank you. I really appreciate, thank you very much. Like, oh, I'm gonna tear up over here. Like, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Everything you need will be provided for you from the Master's bounty.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. I'm not moving to Bakersfield, man.
What? But I am sure I ask you. Very good.
Alright, we've given him everything. Jonathan, read the dono. Okay. We're gonna read the dono. It's cut off. I gotta go find it. I will read that Guy Biz's donation. Gotta sleep, Jonathan. I'm still level 1. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to sleep. I guess eventually I'll do that. In thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Thee cometh long stranger. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little message. Thank you, that guy Biz. Like, again, thank you. I really mean it. Yeah, I need to sleep. I keep forgetting to frickin' sleep. I forgot that you got to do that in this game. Also, with the leveling, you don't want to level up. It makes the game harder. So, like, just thank you, man. You are now chosen Undead Tube Man. Yep. I believe... Let me just check here. Thank you again. Okay, yeah. I am going to be undead. That's what I was seeing. I was like, what am I doing here? I was just saying yes to everyone. Like, and so... Zerk, my man, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You get the hairline. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. That is so kind of you. That is so nice of you. Oh my god, dude. Y'all are... Oh my god, thank you so much. I don't... What else do I even say? Like, thank you so much. I really mean that. Like, thank you, bro. How many spicy nuggets can I buy? I can buy enough spicy nuggets for the rest of the month. For the rest of the year with how much y'all are donating. Like, seriously. I thought you were saying I keep forgetting to sleep in real life. I wish that was the case sometimes. But, thank you. Wow. That is crazy. This Oblivion stream has gone crazy. Y'all, the situation is crazy. Thank you so much, Zerk. And thank you, that guy Biz. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining. You all make things amazing. Today is a wonderful day. You know, with stuff like this, I'm able to do this full time, just stream and play games and talk to you all. Like, this is crazy. This is incredible out here. I should see if I could just take you all to Wendy's with me. Is there a way I can, like, continue the stream from my phone? I'll take y'all with me. Real life Wendy's run. Like, I wish I had money to give. This is going crazy. Dude, you're always here, DJ. Thank you so much as always. Like, Irish, I did not see anything. I'm sorry. I don't know what's up. Fluff, what trap was it? I mean, yeah, there's a few traps I've died a few times on in that game, but I think it's pretty good. I forgot that freaking in Oblivion you gotta sleep to level it up. I forgot that I was even level 1. There's a new Death Battle, Doomslayer, Master Chief. Oh, we love Death Battle. That's like the only remnants of Screw Attack at this point. But seriously, Unholy, I'm always gonna be grateful for you showing up, and even $2, I'm still grateful. Because I really appreciate it. Like, I'm drinking. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Like, I can afford to throw change to a good cause. Well, thank you, JT, as well. I appreciate it. You being here, I appreciate it. Man, I'm going to stream during the day, like, every time it feels like. This is when the people are up. But, like, thank you so much. Like genuinely. This has gone crazy, y'all. This has gone crazy, and I don't even know how to react anymore. Like, other than thank you from the bottom of my heart to everybody. No, you get another story time like now, honestly. Forget the goal. If y'all want another one, you let me know. I can give one. This is crazy. thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Genuinely, very much do appreciate it. And that guy Biz, you know, the thing you posted, I had to think about it. I swear it's like a Dark Souls quote. You could correct me if I'm wrong, that guy Biz. But I swear that the quote you posted, that guy Biz, it's like, it's either Dark Souls or Elden Ring or something along those lines. I think it's Dark Souls though. I don't know which one. Maybe I don't know which one, but it feels like a Dark Souls quote. The hardest period in my life. Indeed. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. It's Dark Souls. Okay, it's Dark Souls 1, y'all are saying? I just got the feeling that it was Dark Souls. It's probably relatable to a lot of people. I think so. That would be. And Zerk, thank you so much, man. We gotta, like, I don't know. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Collab or something. Zerk makes good videos, y'all. He makes very good videos about games that are actually really scary. It's the first one when you talk to the knight and he's about to die in the tutorial. Oh, it's from the beginning of the game. I remember in the asylum. This is a very good remaster. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed the Elder Scrolls ranking. Down for any story, for real. Well, thank you all very much. Like, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Wow, this is crazy, y'all.
Your reward, brothers and sisters. The time of cleansing draws nigh. I go now to paradise. I shall return with Lord Dagon at the coming of the dawn.
Wow, I love all your long form videos, man. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad everybody appreciates it, or at least everybody here does. Like, thank you so much. I'm just one guy, and I'm just trying to make it all work, you know. Thank you for listening to me for even 30 seconds. I really appreciate it. And a big thank you to everybody that's donated. A really, really big thank you to everybody that's donated. Like, really, really big one. Like, I'll say it over and over, like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, until I've hammered it home and I sound like a broken record. You know, I could say a thank you for every dollar donated. We'd be here all day. I'd be like, thank you, 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 thank you. Like, I'm at like 20 at least right there. I could be... Thank you so much. What I wanted to say was that a number of people saw my Kazan. Okay, so let's take a step back here.
This pact must be sealed. Take up the dagger and offer Lord Dagon the sacrificial red drink as Lord Dagon.
Hell yeah, let's sacrifice it.
Did you back you? He dares to touch the sacred Xerxes. Kill him!
Yeah, that's what I figured would happen. But, like, thank you. And I love doing long form videos. I love just talking about my experiences. Anyway, what I wanted to say was that a number of people... So, Kazan. Let's take a step back. Let's talk about Kazan. We'll get to story. You know, I got some water here. We're going to be talking a long time. I'm just messing around in Oblivion at this point in the main story. Like, this has become Jonathan chatting time with everybody. Yeah, I know, they all got mad when I took it. Zerk, I remembered watching his videos. Yeah, the main quest doesn't give you many options, like some of the other stuff. Oh yeah, that's what my character looks like. He kind of looks stupid. And so, First Berserker Kazan is genuinely one of the most just difficult games I've ever played. Top to bottom, stupid fucking hard, unfair, unbalanced, and it just, is it good? Maybe. Like, but the game is just so difficult and unbalanced in so many ways that I would have a hard time recommending it. There are so many bosses. Viper's super difficult. That giant cat creature's super difficult. And the final boss, I'll tell y'all, the final boss of Ozma, the final boss of Kazan, I was on it for over 3 hours. I didn't stream it because a lot of people have told me they don't, a few people have told me they're done with Kazan streams. It took me a mind-boggling amount of time to beat the final boss. To beat the final boss of Kazan. It was, the algorithm is it's a mystery to me too. I just kind of do what has worked in the past. It just seems all over the place. Viper was just horrible. Volbane's horrible. Never heard of this game. Yeah, Kazan, it's like a Souls-like. It was just a nightmare. And when I was done with it, man, I was so done with it. I was so done with Kazan.
Take up the dagger. Lord Dagon.
Alright, what do they want me to do exactly here? They want me to sacrifice him, huh? We must kill. That's what the game wants. Kazan is just brutal. Third time? Well, congratulations.
For Lord Dagon.
We had to do it, y'all. To the Argonian or whatever they are, I forget.
Dawn is breaking.
You're making me kind of want to try it. Go ahead and try it. It's stupid fucking hard, but I did finish Kazan. I have the not the platinum. I have the trophy to prove it. There's a demo. Yeah, there is a demo. And Zerk, I've been there the same shit. Like, I've had a video do no views whatsoever, and then randomly it just blew up with no rhyme or reason behind it. And
Well done.
we did the sacrifice.
Hey, you don't see me stick here. Dares to touch the sacred. Kill him.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing. The time of cleansing is almost here.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
We're mad.
Do not die.
Like, was this all my stuff? Yeah, this was all my stuff. Okay. So with Kazan, people are coming through today. Does the Bourne Identity game count as... Oh, that's a good one. I feel like the last 2 streams, people have been coming through with the donations. Dude, the people have been coming through because the people are beautiful. We have some beautiful, amazing individuals here on stream who are just overly kind, and I'm endlessly grateful to them. Like, endlessly grateful to y'all. Like, thank you so much. This is not the only reason why I do it, but I just love it. Thank you so much, y'all. Like, thank you so much. And yeah, there is a good Bourne Identity game. There's also a good 24 game on PS2. The Kazan stream was fun to watch. That shit was frustrating. But what I wanted to say was I'm done with Kazan. To be honest with y'all, I beat the game. I have the trophy to prove it. And afterwards, I actually got rid of the game. I was so mad with it. Yeah, I was like, oh hell yeah, Buffy the Vampire Slayer on Xbox. It was fun, but it got boring. Kazan streams are great. Now we got Oblivion we eaten. Jonathan is saving 3D platformers as they are overshadowed. Dude, I'm gonna save 3D platformers. You know I love my 3D platformers. I got more videos planned, but I am giving it a little break. Oh, we love The Simpsons Hit and Run. 3D platformers are super underrated. I did a nice little marathon to try to keep, you know, the genre alive, I guess, but I get it. I'm giving it a little break. I'll be back to the 3D platformers again. Don't you worry. I got more videos planned for that. Maybe in the summer when I'll come back to it. So I'm done with Kazan, and the big thing that I wanted to say was I got rid of it, and a number of people sent money and said, you have to try Liza P. You have to try Liza P. How come you've never played Liza P? How have you never played Liza P? Please play, like, Liza P. You must try it, and a few people did send money, and so I'm here to tell y'all, look. Oh my god. Here it is. Liza P. I got the game. I've got it all. It's here. I will be streaming Liza P in the future. It's coming. I think that'll be a fun stream. I've never played this game. There's no way it's going to be harder than Kazan. I don't care what anybody says. There's no way it's going to be harder than Kazan. Like, I just don't want that to be a possibility. Liza Big Peepee. That will be me. Lying about Big Peepee. Liza P is so good. I'm
always skirting around in the shadows. Really jumpy.
like, I will be playing Liza P soon enough. And yeah, Glover and Croc Up remastered, and in the same month, and it's crazy. Both of those are like both Croc and Glover are like such obscure, underrated games. Like, don't you think? Like, Glover is so forgotten. It's so weird, but it's so good. And Croc is a classic, and those are good. That's a good remaster.
I do not fear death.
We're just slaying all of them. And that's hella funny. Every time Pinocchio lies, instead of his nose, his pee-pee grows. That shit's funny. Croc, yeah. Croc is like a little bit of a fever dream. That new Donkey Kong game, I think, looks really good. I actually think it looks really good. I haven't tried it or anything. Nintendo didn't invite me to any of that, and I don't live near any of the demos. I think the new Donkey Kong game looks really good. I hope they remaster Croc 2. Like, I don't see why they wouldn't. Croc is already hella niche, so, like... Oh my goodness. Ryan, dude, thank you so much, man. You're like the... You're up there, man. You're one of the legends. Like, oh my god, thank you so much, Ryan, as always. Like, thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate it. I took Kazan to the trash and I had to jump in, help some more. Like, I'm done with Kazan. I literally got rid of it. It's gone. The disc is gone. That's what I had it on. The publisher can get a middle finger from me. I remember I asked them for a code and they told me to make a video first on it. Like, thank you. Thank you so much. As for the Croc 2 remaster, They should remaster Croc 2. I mean, there's not much of a market for it, but there's not much of a market for Croc 1 either. You know what I mean? Like, now you're going to eat full for the rest of this month? No, dude, I'm going to make this money last is what I'm going to do, y'all. Like, I am not the person that just goes and blows a ton of it. Like, I split all of my money, income, revenues. You know, anything I get from, like, a 9 to 5... that's not really the most important thing. Anything that comes from YouTube, anything that comes from any of you, it goes into like a different fund, and I make sure that that is saved for like food, video games, and that's pretty much it. Like, Jonathan should invest this into more games. I have lots of games, man. I got thousands of games. I think I got enough games to stream something different every year for the next like 10 years. But it's also a good fun chat at the same time. Oh, we're having a good time. I really appreciate that guy Biz and Ryan and Zerk and all these wonderful people. Switch 2. All right, man. I did get a Switch 2 pre-ordered. Oh shit, there's hella people here. I did get a Switch 2 pre-ordered. So the guys belong to the Friar to make the spicy nuggets eternally. Oh yeah, those people do at this point. I don't... You know, the spicy nuggets were gone for a little bit. Oh, so you did? So with 20 minutes too late. Oh, no worries. Eternal spicy nug. So I can be more memorable. No, thank you so much. Like that guy Biz, thank you again. I guess we paying the rent. No. Let me no. Let me clarify something. The Switch 2, I told this story last time. I will tell again. I do not care. I will tell it 10 times over. Somebody mentioned Expedition 33. I've been playing that. That's what I played last stream. I love that game. It is amazing. I will not be streaming it again though, because I'm at a spoiler super deep in the game now, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So the Switch 2, I tried my damnedest to get this shit from any of these, from Walmart, Target, Best Buy, GameStop. I could not get it anywhere. I eventually just went to GameStop in person, and when I went to GameStop in person, I was actually able to get a pre-order for the Switch 2. I put $50 down, and that was it. So, you know what? I'm going to just tell you all right now, this money, there you go. Switch 2 money. Thank you so much, everybody. I will be streaming the Switch 2 consistently, regularly. I will stream Donkey Kong. I will stream Mario Kart. I will stream Fast Fusion, maybe. Fuck, if y'all want to see it, I'll even stream the stupid wheelchair game. What's it? I'll get the wheelchair game, whatever the thing's called, Dragon Drive or whatever. Like, I think it's cool that, like, you know, they're making a game that, you know, appeals to, hey, like, the wall won't shift, huh? I think that's cool, but the game kind of looks like ass, I won't lie. But, this will be... There, we actually saved. I've ascended to level 2. And, I'm gonna destroy you in Mario Kart. We'll play. It's gonna be like ARMS? Maybe. You know what? Yeah, we could do a big stream, a Switch 2 community stream. I'd love to play with everybody. Genuinely, I'd love to play with everybody. Donkey Kong looks good, but do you think it'll be good enough for $80? Well, Donkey Kong is actually $70, surprisingly enough. So, honestly, you know, I don't like the $80. I don't think anybody likes the $80, but unfortunately, I think it's just here to stay. And it's annoying. We will play Mario Kart. Anybody wants to play Mario Kart, I will set up a community stream. We can play for hours and hours and hours. Whoa. Sconozy. Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much, JT, for always being here. Oh, I'm sorry. Skanozy. Sconizzy. Sconozzy, I don't know. I will stream Donkey Kong. I will stream lots of games for the Switch 2. I plan on that being my... I want to try to, you know... I got my Switch here, and... Yeah, I know you, JT. It's all good. You got the same photo. My Switch 1, I feel like I haven't played it as much the last few years. Skanosi, like Bussy. Might buy a Switch 2 in 2032. That might not be for a minute, man. Don't you want to play Donkey Kong? I know you like 3D platformers. No, we're not playing Pro Skater 5. Okay, Pro Skater 5 might, yeah, it might come eventually, all right? If you know what, with that guy Biz's donation, if he said, or Zerks, if they said Pro Skater 5, that's what I want to see from you, then I guess I would have to do it. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. Because those were some big donations, and I'm really appreciative, and I want to entertain, I want to keep everybody excited, you know. I just really appreciate y'all. This is the Tubular family, and y'all really feel like family at this point. Like, you've helped out more than my own family members. What about all my donations, man? Oh my god. If he said strip naked, I'd have to do it. I guess so. Ryan. You just want to see Pro Skater 5 so fucking bad. That's what you want to see, huh? Fine. Let's see this. Like, I'm standing with my broke gamer friends so they can buy Switch 2 and prices go down. If that happens, I'll play the waiting games. Clive and Wrench. Dude, Clive and Wrench I have always wanted to try. Let's take a look here. 54. What the fuck is this? No one wants to see it. Trust me, some people want to see it. They want to see me play the one that I hate the most. $20 on GameStop. I could probably find it cheaper. I'm gonna find the disc.
Good. He'll be in the
Okay, to anybody that actually wants to see me suffer with Pro Skater 5, do they care if it's the PS4 or the Xbox One version? I have both consoles. No, you see, JT, they don't care. That they want to see me play the game that I fucking hate. I hate Pro Skater 5, man. It's such a pile of shit. Has to be the worst version. Like, it's a pile of shit. I won't lie, you have donated a bunch, so I really appreciate it. I know I'd rather play good games too. And here we are. You have donated a bunch, so I'm not gonna forget that. And so, whichever I can get my hands on. I'm not gonna act like it's I don't appreciate all. Okay, you're right. I'll cave. All the donations today have put me in a good mood.
By the nine. Forgive me.
All the donations have made it a great day. So, you know what? We'll do Pro Skater 5. We need to start a bidding war and outbid those who are requesting Pro Skater 5.
I don't know. I suspect
all Ryan's wanted, some people have wanted for a minute is that, you know.
I will need time. Tampering with dark secrets. In the meantime, you should speak to Joffrey. He was concerned about reports of spies.
No, it's not going to be... I love the Pro Skater games, but not 5, man. 5 sucks.
I put up the god, perhaps. This, I believe, Mankic. It is now clear to me that the only way to stop the Oblivion invasion is to relight the dragon fires. While the dragon, but the dragon
It has not been going on for at least a month. That's not true. That is not true because we were playing Atomfall. Atomfall is when it started, and Atomfall came out. Fuck, it's the end of April. It's the end of April, isn't it? Okay, fine. It's been going on a month that y'all have been asking for it. Ryan's been kind enough to donate a bunch. He has. He didn't like the Big Rig stream because I liked it. You just want to see me mad. Look at this. Now even back, that guy Biz is smiling about it with the emoji. Do you want to see Pro Skater 5 too, man? Like, it's just, we won't stop. I hate that game. Like, why would...
I'm glad to have Boris here. He guards Martin night and day. The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato had... But the Blades answer only... The Daedra Prince... He was in... Ah, yes. I hope you can... I cannot leave Cloud Ruler un... Thank you. Captain Bird in Bruma may track down the spies.
Think the community will make...
I'm counting on
Dude, the game is garbage. The game is dog shit. Like, it is absolute fucking trash is what it is. Like... It is just so dog shit. Like... Okay. Y'all really...
Those spies.
You guys want to torture my boy? If it makes you mad, then yes, I would love to see it. I'll have to continue to donate. It's gonna be some guy with crutches on a skateboard.
Yes.
My first donation on this channel was for Pro Skater 5. Why? Why are y'all so obsessed with this? The game is so shit. That's what story time's gonna be. A few of y'all might not be familiar. I'm gonna tell the story differently from my video. Here's the story. We hit the super goal, chat. We hit the super goal, or the super chat goal. You all get a story. Here, you're gonna get the Pro Skater 5 story, a different version of it. There has been more details that I've thought of. And, you know, that video, I wanted to keep it a little condensed. No, you're gonna get, here's the story y'all are gonna get. You're going to get the Pro Skater 5 story in its entirety right now. Right now. So you can hear truly just how much I despise this game. Here's what it is. Let's go back to when I was born. So I was born in the 90s. And Pro Skater... Okay, it doesn't go that far back. Look, when I was... Here's what we're good. I hope everybody enjoys this. It's a good story. I promise you it's a good story. We're just going to have Oblivion kind of on in the background here. I've barely even been playing Oblivion, it feels like. I definitely need to go to sleep again. Because I think I got another level up. And so, when I was a teenager... Here it is. So, when I was a teenager, I loved the Pro Skater games. And, I'm in my late 20s. We're a similar age. And me and Unholy will both drop 100 bombs the day the stream happens. Oh my goodness. So here's the story behind it. So I loved Pro Skater when I was a teenager. I remember I was at a flea market and they had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. They had Pro Skater 3. They had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 for like $2 at a flea market. It was on PS2. And what is my objective here? Oh, dusk. And so I remember I got Pro Skater 3 for under $5 on PS2. And I remember... Okay, there we go.
You are
and
weak, like the gods you pray to.
Oh. Yeah. And so I hope I'm not broke this time. We're going to attempt this. So look, I got Pro Skater 3 really cheap, PS2. I was a young teenager, never played a skateboarding game in my life. Didn't know a thing about skateboarding. I just was like, you know what? It's really cheap. It's not a sports game. I remember like the Church of Scientology was also there for some reason at the flea market. This is not a joke. I remember there was like the Church of Scientology and then at that flea market and yeah. Oh, look at that. My sword's floating. It was like they were doing like the color tests and everything. Oh, that guy Busy got an idea? You gotta let us know. I'd love to hear it. And so, yeah, there's some weird Church of Scientology shit going on, but I got Pro Skater for the real cheap, and I went home and I was like, let me try this Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And I fell in love with it. I love Pro Skater 3. Pro Skater 3 is like one of my favorite video games of all time. It is up there in like my top 20, I can say. Like, I adore Pro Skater 3. I played the shit out of Pro Skater 3. I beat it with like all the characters. I learned all the moves. I loved how Darth Maul was there. I loved Pro Skater 3. I played a ton of it. And so naturally, you know, I started looking for the other ones. I started looking for the other Pro Skaters. And I remember as a teenager, later teenager now, I got, you know, I got Pro Skater 1, I got Pro Skater 2, I got Pro Skater 4, and then I remember I went to here's where the story gets a little more interesting now. I remember I'm in my late 20s. That's all I'm going to say, man. Don't make oh. And I remember here's where things get a little more interesting. So I remember I got Pro Skater 1 and I got Pro Skater 2X on the Xbox, and then I had 3 on PS2. I remember I was still a teenager. I was later teenager now, and I went to GameStop that day. I don't even remember what I went to GameStop for, but I went to GameStop and I saw this stack of...
Someone should teach you some manners.
A video about Undertale or Earthbound successors. Oh, okay. That's an interesting... Here, I'll write that down so I don't forget. Earthbound successors. I played Earthbound. I played Undertale. I played the first 2 of Deltarune and I really liked it. I'll look it up. I know there's a Mori. Anything for you, my man.
I'm kept. I make sure. Poor out. Except for Juro. I've told my. What about you? God's blood.
And so let's get back to the story. I've seen a YouTube video where, yeah, that's funny. And so I remember I went to GameStop that day, and let me take a step back. Let me reiterate because I got a little distracted there. Love Pro Skater 3, got Pro Skater 1 and 2X, went to GameStop, don't even know why, and they had this stack of GameCube games. And I was like, whoa. And it was just the disc. And Athenian Rap... Oh, I remember you did say that one. That sounds like an interesting one. And they had this stack of GameCube games. I got it right here. I got it written down. Athenian Rhapsody. On stream. There you go. He's making his requests. So there you go.
Arnold, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. And so I remember I went to GameStop. There was this stack of GameCube games, just the disc, and I was like, "What's going on here? There's like a ton of these." And he was like, "Oh, so GameStop's no longer going to carry GameCube games." And I was like, "No way." And this was like 2012, 2012, 2013. He was like, yeah, GameCube games, no more at GameStop. We're done. And so he's like, we're shipping them all to New Mexico, but before we do that, we're selling them all for like 25 cents each. And I picked that shit clean. I got so many GameCube games for 25 cents. And you're asking, what does this have to do with the story? I got Pro Skater 4. I got Underground, Underground 2, American Wasteland, Pro Skater 3 again, like Terminator. I got so many great games for 25 cents at GameStop. Just the disc. And I went home, man, and I played the shit out of Tony Hawk. I love Tony Hawk. I love Pro Skater. Like, I played Pro Skater 1, 2, 3, 4, Underground, Underground 2. I didn't really play American Wasteland. Even, like, Project 8. Like, yeah, 25 cents. I remember, like, I got like 10. I was so mad. I remember I only had, like, I was in high school. I did not have much money. I didn't have like any savings or anything either. I had like $10 on me, and I spent all $10. And I remember begging my dad to come back, to go back to GameStop with like $20, and he was like, John, we're not going back. And I'm like, fuck no. But I got like Dead to Rights. I got like Terminator. I got like Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. I got like The Hobbit. I got a bunch of good games for 25 cents. GameStop is crappy, but you know, that wasn't crappy. And what I'm trying to say is I played a lot of Pro Skater. Played a lot of those games. I love the Tony Hawk series. They're the best series of skateboarding games, hands down in my opinion. And afterward, you know, I grew up with these games. I love these games. And I love what they're about. I love how they feel. I love just about everything there is to love about them, it feels like. And so I'll have to try it out, man. I promise you I'll try it out. I promise you I'll try it out. You better be here when I do, though. Are you in the Discord? I'll at you when I do. Yeah, GameStop did used to be great. They would just give shit away, it felt like. And we're just ransacking this dude's house. And yes, I'm 10 years in the joint. Oh, hell yeah. 10 years in the joint made you a fucking pussy. I did not realize that was you, my man. Thank you so much. I really liked that edit you made for when I was playing Kazan too. That was really nice. That edit will be used one day. And I'll let you know when I play it then. American Wasteland, dude, American Wasteland seems like a pretty cool game. So I keep getting distracted here, but so I apologize, y'all. Maybe I'm not the best storyteller. I loved the Pro Skater games. I played all of the Tony Hawk games that I could really, and I love the series to death. It's one of my favorite series of games. And then, you know, I remember 2014? So a few years later, 2014, I'm like, oh, they announced a Pro Skater. They announced... Oh, it's all good, man. They announced Pro Skater 5. And they announced a Pro Skater 5 is coming out. And I'm like, wow. They're doing another Pro Skater. Like, and you can see now why I loved... Am I supposed to read one of these? I'm just missing something here. And so, no, you're a good storyteller. I always get distracted. Discord compressed it. Ugh. It's a low effort mentality game. I'm not finding anything in his house. Maybe it's on the outside. And so, they announced a new Pro Skater. I'm really excited. Look, the studio that made it, Robomoto, they made Pro Skater 1. They made Pro Skater HD, which was the first two games together, and it wasn't very good. I'm not afraid to say it. It wasn't very good. And I was like, yeah, that's not a very good remake now, is it? But, you know, with Pro Skater 5, it's a new game. They're not going to be compared to the old ones in that way. Maybe they'll really get their shit together for Pro Skater 5. And there wasn't really much pre-release on the game. Like, there wasn't a bunch of demos. There wasn't a bunch of, like, trailers, really. They kind of kept things hush-hush a little bit for Pro Skater 5. At least it felt like that. And I just remember they kind of just announced the release date of, like, September or whatever. End of September. And, you know, I've said already a few times, I was big on Pro Skater, and I just went, dude, I gotta get the new Pro Skater. Like, I gotta get the new Pro Skater. It's 2015. I was done with high school. It was my first semester of college, and I remember talking to my friends about it, and I was like, hey guys, did you see Pro Skater? And they're like, dude, Pro Skater's dead. Pro Skater's gone. Like, Tony Hawk is gone, man. Like, Tony Hawk hasn't had a good game in years. I know you love those games, but man, Pro Skater is gone. Like, Skate took over, and then now there's just no skating games, really. And I was like, no, man, you're wrong. I told them you're wrong. Pro Skater 5 is going to be good. It's going to be a really fun game. It's going to be the return of the best. It's going to be the return of the GOAT. Pro Skater 5 is really going to be the game that brings skateboarding games back. I was serious about this. And, oh, little did I know. And so I was really excited for it. I pre-ordered the game. It was $60. You're mine now. And so I pre-ordered the game.
Shh. You'll spook the deer.
The deer is dead. Yeah, I gotta find a bed. I'll just travel up there. And so, I pre-ordered Pro Skater 5. I paid $59.99 for the game at GameStop. My local GameStop, which is gone, by the way. The one that I got all those GameCube games from. And I went to, and you know, I remember 2015, there was a lot of good games in September 2015. There was the Mad Max game, there was Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. There was some good games that month. And I remember I pre-ordered the game. I worked at I remember exactly what it was, where I even got the money. I was working at Wendy's. I was working in the drive-thru, and it was shit, man. It was so shit working in that drive-thru. I just did not like being there. There was just the worst, the rudest people. I didn't want to be there. And so I was just done with Wendy's, and it was not a good time. But did I do LASIK or do I wear? No, I just actually, so because I'm colorblind, I actually have decent eyesight, and so yeah, I just have okay eyes. And so, I remember I just, I need to find a bed. And then, I remember I was working at Wendy's. It was grueling. I made like $8 an hour.
Good evening, sir.
Eventually, I think I got a raise to $9 or $10 an hour. And so, I saved up all my money. I remember I got a paycheck. I got a paycheck for, it was like $200 or $300 because you just didn't make a lot. And I saved up all that money and was like, I'm putting it towards Pro Skater. That's going to be my big game this month. Metal Gear Solid 5. Your eyes must be stronger than Goku. Well, thank you. I just remember I was like, I'm going to get my 2 big games of the month. Metal Gear Solid 5 and Pro Skater 5. The big 5s. I don't know why, but big 5s. We did not go to big 5. And
what do you need, friend?
So I saved up all that money. I worked at Wendy's. I've talked about Wendy's a few times now, and I after saving up all that money, put it all towards the Pro Skater, and I remember it's like what I went over, man. I was talking to my friends in college saying it was going to be the return of skateboarding games. I said it was going to be one of the best games of the year. I said I was going to have a lot of fun with it. I pre-ordered it. Nobody would pre-order it with me. Nobody was excited for it with me. They just were a bit skeptical of it. But not me. Not me. I was so excited, and afterwards oh, there's an Oblivion gate. Let's go in. And so I remember what I did was, I remember what happened was, Goku's turned giant gorilla. Yeah. And so I remember I saved up all this money for it. I pre-ordered the game. I was working at Wendy's, and then I keep getting distracted. Let's see. What's next? Let's go to the release date. So I was hyping it up. I've talked enough about the pre-hype. Let's talk about the release date. So I remember it came out at the end of the month, and I remember I had work that day, and I had school that day. And I remember I went to school, nothing of it. I started working. I asked my team if I could get off a little early to go to GameStop to go pick it up. And they were like, why do you need to log off? Or not log off. Why do you need to, get off work early? I asked them if I could just get off like an hour early because I usually close the drive-thru, which was really late, and GameStop was not open late. And so I just remember I was like, can I get off work early so I could get this new game? And they were like, you want to get off work early so you can go get a video game? And I'm like, yes, it comes out today, and I'm really excited for it. And they were just like, okay, sure, you can get the day off, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Not the day off, the time off. And so I got off work early, and I went to GameStop. Again, long bullshit day at work at Wendy's in the drive-thru. It sucks. Worst job. And then I picked it up from GameStop that day, and I didn't look up like anything about the game. I didn't really look anything up. I just knew I wanted to play it. Again, I was in class all day, and I was working all day. I just didn't really look stuff up sometimes, especially not really back then. And nobody I was following at the time was covering it either. And yeah, let's go in. And I remember I got the game, came home, and I played just a little bit of it even. And I was just like, wow, this is shit. This is bad. This is bad. I was just horrified, mortified with how bad Pro Skater 5 was when I first played it. I played it release day, when it came out. And I just remember I was like, I can't believe how bad this is. And yeah, there's not much I can do there. And it was bad for like so many reasons. And it's just such an epic story. And I played only like 2 or 3 hours of it, and the physics were terrible, the controls were terrible, the objectives were uninspired, the locations sucked, the game looked like shit, it did not play well. I remember like the game wasn't on the disc. Like, I just remember the disc barely had any of the game on it, which ended up being common practice. Now we got the game key card bullshit, so I guess Pro Skater 5 was ahead of the time. That's funny, actually. Pro Skater 5 beat the game key card thing to the punch. Like, that's funny. Like, I remember the game had like 1/10 of the game on the disc, and you had to download the rest. And now the game key card is normal. Man, fuck Pro Skater 5. And, let's try out this cave. I haven't really done any exploration or anything. Chatty doesn't mean any of this. Oh, whatever. And, so the game was like, I remember like, the Goku I heard you're pretty strong. That's what the neighbors told me about you. I can't wait. Wow. Thank you, Goku. That is really kind of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Goku. And Chatty keeps forgetting to say how great Pro Skater 5 is. Oh, even George is here. You're here for a story time. And so, Pro Skater 5 just pissed me off. Like, I played a few hours of it, and I was like, this is nothing what I want. And then I look it up. You know, after like an hour or two, I look up how people are feeling about this, because I was like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the one that's in the wrong here. And I look it up, and no, nobody likes the game. The game has been it's panned immediately. People are just like, this sucks. This is bad. And I'm just like, okay, it's not just me. The game's not very good. And then it was the next day. I went to bed just kind of sad. The next day, I remember I go to work, and my coworker's like, "Hey, you got off work early yesterday. How was that game you wanted? That like Tony Hawk or whatever? Was it as good as like you wanted?" He was like, "Was it really worth it? You know, is it a good game?" He's like, "I loved the Pro Skater games growing up." And then I was just like, dude, I was wrong. I was just wrong. And I was just like, it's so bad. It's so bad. And then I remember I was like, to my manager, she was like, "Oh, you're going to ask for time off again for another game? You got another game coming out? You want some more time off?" And then I was like, "Can I work overtime?" I was like, "I need to make up for this." I was like, can I like work an extra hour or two since I got off a little early last night? She was like, "Okay, whatever. You can close the building with us." And I just remember like the whole day at work, I was just so defeated. And then I remember the next day I had school again, and I went to class, and I was hanging out with my friends after, and they were just like, they were just laughing. They were just laughing. And, oh wow, thank you, Goku. Thank you so much. How strong is Pro Skater? This should be fun. Wow, the Goku is so strong. I don't know how strong he is, but, he might whip your ass, Goku. And I remember my friends were just making fun of me. They were just busting my balls the whole time. They were just like, "Yeah, it's gonna bring skateboarding games back, huh? Yeah, it's better than Skate, huh? Like, yeah, it's so good, isn't it? Yeah, John, yeah, that's a good one, right? Pro Skater 5, yeah, that's such a good game, right?" And I was just like, dude, shut the fuck up. I was like, and like when I was younger, sometimes I would like try to convince myself, like, I don't know what currency it is either, to be honest. When I was younger, sometimes I would try to convince myself that like, do I live in the East Bay? Yeah, I am in the East Bay. This is just college. It's 20 cents. Dubai currency. Is this that guy Biz's alt? That would be funny. But it's Zenny, that's what it is. And so I remember, yeah, I couldn't even convince myself that like that Pro Skater 5 was good. I just knew it was bad. Yeah, I figured it was that guy Biz's like alt. And need to find a place to sleep. It was just embarrassing, y'all. I just felt so stupid that like I thought the game was gonna be good and bring back and I thought the game was gonna like bring back skateboarding. I thought it was gonna bring back skateboarding games, and it didn't do any of that. It didn't do a fucking thing. And then it gets better. The story gets even better. So I remember the next few days, like day or two. Yeah, like the next day or two, I played some more of Pro Skater 5. I beat it with at least one of the characters. And I messed around a little bit with it. And I just couldn't do it. After like 5, maybe 6 hours, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't play any more of it. I was just sad. It was just sad. It sucked so bad. And I was just like, I don't even want to look at this game. And then I was like, I'm just going to get rid of it. This game sucks. And I remember I went to GameStop, the same one I bought it. Back at it again. Well, thank you, that guy Biz. I went back to the GameStop, I bought the game, and I was like, can I take this back? And he's like, well, you opened it, so it'll just be a trade-in. It won't be like, you know, no, you can't take it back. You'll have to trade it in. And then I was like, okay, how much are you willing to give me if I trade it in? I just paid 15. So let me get the facts for y'all. I just paid $59.99 for this game like 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago. And I'm like, okay, how much are you willing to give me for it? And the guy was like, $22. And I'm like, can I get 30? And he was like, oh, let me rephrase that. He was like $19. And I was like, $19. And he's like, we'll give you 22 in-store credit dollars. And I'm like, I just paid 60 for the game like 2 days ago. Could I get anything more? And the guy was like, you can try to sell it on eBay. He was like, good luck. Everybody knows the game is shit. Like, this is the most you're going to get for it. And I was just like, fuck. And so I traded in. I took the L and traded it in. And with that money, I bought a Steam gift card. And then I bought the Mad Max game, which came out in September, a few weeks earlier. And I think that's a pretty good game. I think the Mad Max game is pretty good. I don't know what my objective even is. It's to find spies. And so I got rid of the game, played Mad Max, and Mad Max was pretty good. And that is the story with even more details. Like, to get even more nitty-gritty, do you think Oblivion is worth it if I got sick of the Bethesda formula? Maybe. It's so rude and brutal. Why you want to see this man relive the trauma? And Pro Skater 5, you know, I've played worse games. I've played worse games on stream. I played big rigs. But Pro Skater 5 was the most excited I've like ever been for a game. Like, I was so excited for it because I loved... I'm gonna just wander. That's kind of one of the best things to do in Oblivion. Like, I loved the older Pro Skaters. I was really excited for the new one. First new Pro Skater. I loved the franchise. I told all my friends it was going to bring skateboarding games back. I told all my friends that it was going to be like the game. It was one of my most hyped games of all time. I even took work off early. I told them all about it at work. I was like, I'm done. And I love big rigs. I love big rigs over the road racing. And I played the remaster here on stream. It was a fun time. And biggest masterpiece. And like, yeah, so I again told all my friends, told my coworkers, and then the next day when it came out, I couldn't even try to fake it with them. Like, I couldn't say the game's okay. I couldn't say the game is just kind of whatever, or it's not as good as I hoped. It was shit. Pure and simple. It was shit. Like, there was nothing else to say about it. It was broken, glitchy. Big Rigs is a good one. I played it on stream, man. It was a fun time. We played some Big Rigs. I got all the achievements in Big Rigs. Biggest glazer. Oh, I can dodge now, y'all. We're gonna go to a freaking... I need to sleep to get some, to get a level up.
What?
And so, yeah, I was just embarrassed, honestly, that the game was so... It wasn't just bad, it was an embarrassment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Pro Skater 5 was... It wasn't just like, oh, the game's not very good. It was fucking awful. Why kill deer? I need to level up. Oh my goodness. I've never said anything bad about big rigs. Sam, hi Jonathan, how's it going, bro? Hey, how's it going? It's going well. We're just finishing up a story here. I was talking about Pro Skater 5. Everybody in the chat really wants to see it. And they want to see me play some more, and I gave them the full story.
Hello there. The guild is always accepting new members. Very good. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. Now,
And
please keep in mind that you'll need recommendations from
it was just so bad.
in Cyrodiil. I dare say my opinion might carry more weight. A recommend? Well, of course. This is a situation we can both... If you can find Jaskar... He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you...
Probably had to get them, what were they called, neck division? Or
Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
Alright, we'll find Jaskar. I think... And so, like... You just want more, huh? Neversoft, we love Neversoft. What, do I have to go back? And so, like... Pro Skater 5 just made me upset, man. Like, it embarrassed me. It embarrassed me in front of my friends. Oh, Mitchell, what's up, Mitchell? How's it going? I'm gonna drive and listen to you, the best podcast, the Jonathan podcast. Dinner starting. Sounds like we got some goods coming. I need my recommendation, woman. Wake up.
What can I do? Well, Look, I like if Volinara and Jaskar want to have their things that... Not that I... Good day.
And so, yeah, it's the truth. Pro Skater 5 ruined my life. It embarrassed me with my coworkers. I got less money at work because of it. It embarrassed me in front of my friends. Slinging some dope in Schedule 1. Oh, I have not tried Schedule 1 yet, man. Everybody's been going off on it. And, like, the game was just so embarrassingly bad.
I'm afraid you're not going to...
Like, Pro Skater 5 just...
I'm afraid... It's a... With all due respect to our wonderful lead, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. She's managed to butter up the right people, but we have our... It's a shame that... The major... Good day. Good day. You want... All right, I think I can... And what... That's the spirit. You helped me pull off a little...
Pro Skater 5 was a mega letdown. I'm so awesome here to see the Oblivion stream.
I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me... Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one...
I'd love for Elder Scrolls 6 to be good. I hope it is.
And then we'll talk.
It'll be better than
Just
Pro
go
Skater 5.
unlock Jean. Her room should be easy to find. Let me know when you're done with that little task.
And that's the people want to see me play it though. And so Pro Skater 5, man, it just getting it at release was just one of the worst experiences ever, man. It was so broken. It was so shit. Homeboy is hella yeah, that dude is like the NPCs look so what the here's this fucker right here.
Away. Go away. You'll ruin everything.
Go away. No, we're looking for you. We're gonna find you. So you're excited to experience this all over again. You really want to see my live reaction. Like, prove me and beat Pro Skater 5. That guy, look, now you've gotten that guy. Now you got Biz in here too. You got the biggest donation guy of the whole freaking community, of the whole tubular family out here. Like, now it's time to play Pro Skater 5.
Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar. Any luck? You know. Gil. Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
And so now we have the Pro Skater. You play Expedition 33. Yeah, I did a review of it, actually. It's really, really good. I'm almost done with it. It's really good. Genuinely, like, that's like the best game I played all year. That or Haste. And I need to find out bad. That's why I even came to this town. And so now we have Pro Skater 3+4. Alright, we got Pro Skater 3+4 coming out in the summertime. Do you think my ass pre-ordered that game? Hell no. No. Never again. Oh, we got a tubular subscriber. Don't say such things about Pro Skater. I say what I want about it. What is it? The Nord wins.
Skjorda, Nordwinds. We've got clothes and armor, and I've got a headache. So keep your voice down.
Yeah, I did a Pro Skater 5 video. Way back when it, came out. And I hated it then too. I hate it now. I did secure a Switch 2 pre-order. I did the unthinkable and just went to GameStop. Damn, 9 years ago. Yeah, it was almost 10 years ago.
Hey. Bye.
Oblivion Shadow Drop was bad timing. You know what? I don't think it's going to affect it that much. Because Expedition 33 is actually super good. If the game was just alright, then I would have. But the game is so good that, like, I hear more people talking about freaking how Expedition 33 is going to get overshadowed than people actually talking about it. Trust me, Expedition 33 is mad good. Is a really good one. You snagged one from Target? All right. Target canceled my order. They can fuck off. Straight up. They canceled my order like 5 minutes later. I had one pre-ordered. So be careful, Mitchell. Be careful. They might cancel yours too. I hope not, though. And I was so burned after Pro Skater 5, man. Like, I remember I didn't even play another Tony Hawk game for ages. Ages. We're talking years. Where is a goddamn hope? That's the Fighters Guild. You don't understand how many American dollars you're going to earn from the Pro Skater 5 stream. This guy, you're telling me to profit off of my trauma? Hopefully, you're in the clear. So why is nobody talking about Fatal Fury? You know, I ranked every Fatal Fury game. I did a video on all of them. I actually love the Fatal Fury series. It's really good. I haven't checked out the new one, though. I've just been busy. I'll check it out eventually. Oh, yeah, I'm excited for DK.
We're looking... If you're interested, see Villain. Farewell.
We're looking for recruits. If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Belena Dunn.
I'm trying to even think. I don't even remember, like, their good company. I like your perspective. Hey, thank you. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Thank you for watching even 30 seconds. That's really nice of you. Did I play Oh, boy, did I play Kazan. Oh, I did.
Yeah, you think... Stop talking.
I beat Kazan. I really did. This game is racist. It's a fantasy game. When that stream goes live, you're getting 500. You don't need to do that, dude. Don't do $500. You got a life too. You got your own money. Like to don't do that, bro. Like, I appreciate all the donations. I'm gonna be the guy that says no to a big donation. Like, don't do that. Trust me. Don't do that. Like, even $5 is good. 500 is crazy.
Frostcrag Spire has been uninhabited for so long.
We're looking...
I know you just deliver pizza, Ryan. I can't imagine you get $500 easily. I'm trying to remember. So I think after Pro Skater 5, I was so just upset with just skateboarding games that I didn't play anything for years. Like 4 or 5 years. I was just done. I was just... It scarred me that bad that I was just like, dude, I don't even want to play a skateboarding game.
I'm listening.
And it wasn't until... Okay, not just from you. Okay, good, because don't do that, bro. I don't want you to be homeless. Where are we going to go explore? Let's check out these caverns. I'll get 500 from the stream. I'll put a big old thing in front of it. It won't be next weekend. I remember you said you're busy next weekend, and you're one of the people that really wants this, so. I remember I did not play a skateboarding game until 2020. I did get the Pro Skater 1+2. I did not I sure as hell didn't pre-order it. I said, no, I'm done. That rock looks like something phallic. And so, yeah, I just remember I was like, I'm not going to pre-order. I did not pre-order the game. We know Fallout 3 is getting remastered, my friend. Trust me. I'd like to see New Vegas get some kind of rework, though. Or better yet, a new Fallout game. That's what I'd like more than all of these remasters. I've been here before. And, you're not gonna be homeless. Okay. I'm not saying, bro, you know.
Cannot escape the Master's vigilance. I do not fear death.
Jonathan's quest to find a bed has failed. Damn, he even wrote John in the chat. He's done with this shit. He's like, stop saying that, bro. I'm just messing with you. Watch me suffer playing my favorite game until I earn $1,000. You know what the crazy part is? Is like, I mean, I guess I could play it with no sound, but like, with all the copyrighted music, I can't even monetize it. Oh, I think the atmosphere of Morrowind's pretty crazy. So I remember I got Pro Skater 1+2, and it really reinvigorated my love for skateboarding games. Single-handedly, because I remembered how good they could be. And then I went back and played some of the older Pro Skaters, and it was just so good. It was such a good time. The older Pro Skater games were just... What am I even doing? I should just look up the spy thing. Where the spies are located. So they're there. If you earn 500 of this stream, can you finally forgive Pro Skater 5? Stuff. I'm never gonna forgive it, bro. It's not that simple. The game burned me forever. Like, hey, you know what? You can say Pro Skater 3 and 4 are getting remastered. Oh, I misread that. My bad. Pro Skater 3 and 4 are excellent. They are fantastic video games. Unironically. Oh yeah, Morrowind goes crazy. I love Pro Skater 3 and 4, and they're getting remastered, and, you know, part of me wants to pre-order. I even want to get that, like, you know, that Doom edition. But, like... But... Pro Skater 5. And Mitchell comes in here and he's probably just like, what the fuck is... All y'all are just talking about Pro Skater 5. Yeah, that's what the people want to see. And so now it's going to happen at some point. A ton of people have donated. I remember liking 2 more than 3. You know, I think there's a lot of people that like Pro Skater 2 more. I think 2's really close, but I actually like... I just like Pro Skater 3 a little more. But, yeah, so... With Pro Skater... That new one? I don't know. It could be good. Or it could be really bad again. I'm stepping out. I have chores to do. I really like the community you've built. Love from Coaster. Oh, well, thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much, Sam. I hope you have a good time doing chores, I guess. We have built up a community of people that are Pro Skater 5 apologists. And I don't know how this happened. You're making my dreams come true.
But you should... I will send word to the Countess at once of the danger that brewing.
You know what other one I really hated was Pro Skater HD. I didn't hate it. Like I'd say that
I've decided, in fact, not an easy thing to come
Pura
by,
Vida.
obviously. We will... The book, remember. I've learned that the mysterious Manka Cameron bound him. A gate can be opened, but I believe it can be done. I think I'm close to deciphering more of the ritual. I hope to have made some progress by the time you return.
Like, okay, I would say I need to find a fucking bed. I keep looking for a bed in here, and I'm just not doing a good job. I keep getting distracted by Pro Skater out here. I talk more about Pro Skater than I feel like any of these... It's Pro Skater and Assassin's Creed. That's what y'all have me talking about. Let's talk about something else. Once I'm done talking about Pro Skater here. So, like, I'd say Pro Skater 5 is my most hated game of all time.
What do you need, friend?
Anybody who wants Pro Skater 5 should have to... Now that's worse than Pro Skater 5, yeah?
What do you need, comrade? My ear? My sword? Name it.
And I remember, you know, I that's my most hated game, for sure. Absolutely most hated game is Pro Skater 5. But I did not like Pro Skater HD. Pro Skater HD was some real shit too. Like, I would love if they... Oh yeah, some of the old James Bond games are pretty underrated and forgotten at this point. Nightfire was actually pretty good. I played that one. And, to be honest though, I would rather see new James Bond games. What about the Underground Tony Hawk games? I got nothing to say but good things about them. Underground 1 and Underground 2 go so hard. They're such good times. But, I remember I got Pro Skater HD, and Pro Skater HD is actually really fascinating. So most people have forgotten this. They remade Oh, that's not what I meant to do. They remade Pro Skater 1 and 2 like years before that 1+2 came out. Many years before. And I got it on Xbox 360. It was like $10. I still have it, and it was digital only, and it was bad. It was a bad version. Oh yeah, I was making a... Dude, if anybody can make a good James Bond game, it's gonna be them. Hitman is goated. And so, you know, they remade Pro Skater 1 and 2, 1+2 No, not 1+2. It's just called Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD, and it's on Xbox 360 and PS3. And yeah, it was bad. It was pretty bad. There's a good HD version. No, well, yeah, 1+2. And so I'm just climbing the mountain here. We got this, y'all. And so yeah, it was pretty bad. The physics were broken. The game looked like ass. The music was not very good. And it just was not... It didn't capture the essence or soul or personality of... I am probably not doing this the right way. It just did not capture anything from the original. It was Pro Skater 1 and 2 remade on the 360, and it was not good. It was not well received. And then those people went on to make Pro Skater 5. And the thing is like... The game was actually quite poorly received. Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD. And Activision did delist the game. And so, like, you can't buy Pro Skater HD at all anymore. It was never physically released. It is completely lost to time unless you bought it before. I did. And it sucks. With Pro Skater 5, you can still get the disc. Pro Skater HD, it's over. Raphael, hello. Hello from Brazil. Indiana Jones will be getting another game, maybe. It was really good. There's some loonies saying that it's shit, but I think it was really good. I swear, some people on Twitter, I feel like they're just disconnected from Earth. Like... Well, thank you very much, Ryan. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super, the $2. Thank you again, my man. You're part of the Tubular Enterprise. We will not be getting a Pro Skater 5 remake. I hope that game gets lost and forgotten and nobody ever cares about it again. I thought it would be just a funny little video if I talked about my most disappointing, hated game of all time, and y'all just keep asking me for it, and you want to stream, and you're sending hella money for it now at this point. You even got that guy Biz on it.
You have entered a holy place. These are dark times, and people's minds, unless you can persuade the...
What percentage of Twitter is bots these days? Who knows? Those people live in another reality. I saw somebody complaining about Expedition 33, saying that it had a lack of direction and that they wish that the game had a button that tells you where to go. And I'm like, brother, all the levels are straight. They're all straight lines. I'm like at the end of the game. Where are you going? There's nothing confusing at all. They just like to hate in their echo chambers, yeah. I don't know, man. It's just ridiculous. But if you want to find like the most brain dead, awful like takes, you go to twitter.com, x.com, whatever the fucking thing is. You go there, you will find them all. You will find every bad take. People saying Indiana Jones is trash on there. For like just stupid reasons. What is that? Oh, I don't think it liked that. Get away, ball of light. Can we get a Morrowind remaster? Maybe. I have the worst navigational skills and even... Yeah, exactly. Like, even if you have bad navigation, I feel like you'd still be okay in... I feel like you'd still be alright, you know, in Expedition because it's so straightforward. My attacks have no effect, so how do I fight it? Oh yeah, we love Dark Souls. So I'll tell you all this. If y'all have donated, you want to see it. I did not see that video of people calling Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 mid and woke. I try to avoid all of it. But sometimes it does show up in my feed. I try my best to avoid all of it, but the Expedition one showed up, and it wasn't even talking about mid, woke, or any of that. He was saying the game was good, but he said I have issues with it, and I just thought it was silly. Killzone PlayStation doesn't care about Killzone. How do we get to the shrine? Maybe I just gotta talk to some people.
You have entered a holy... the mythic dawn. These are dark times. Unless you can persuade me of your... Go then. This place...
Oh, what the fuck is happening?
That the best you can do?
Oh my god. PlayStation don't care about freaking resistance either.
That's the best you can do. This is the part where you fold up.
Wow.
You have entered a holy
What?
place.
He's just lying on the floor.
These, unless you can we serve her will.
This is ridiculous. He's just attacking the stupid ball of light. Yeah, get him, Nathan. What's
going on? Assault! Assault! I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Oh, you can't kill him. He's an essential NPC.
Hit me once more and I'll kill you.
I'm getting out of here. Well, you know what? If you love Souls and Ninja Gaiden, I think you're probably happy right now. Dude, that thing is coming after me. This is a... That thing is coming after me. The ball of light fucking with everybody's hella funny. Let me in.
You're not supposed to be in. What? Enough talk.
Enough talk.
No, Sony don't care about freaking Bloodborne. I would say Black's the hardest game of the series, or the NES one. Oh my god, it's waiting for me? Okay. The ball of light is waiting for me. This was an awesome stream. Dude, the ball of light is not messing around. This game is stupid. That's why it's good, though. Oh my gosh, I can't even fast travel because there's enemies. The stupid ball of light. I'm being stalked by this. Oh my god, there it is. Leave me alone. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It is not leaving me alone. I just wanted to find a bed. I just needed to find a bed. Oh my god, there it is. Is it ever going to leave me alone? That ball of light wants me. I'm with the deers. I'm getting out of here. Is there a way in the castle? There it is. What does the ball of light do? It's trying to kill me. It's an enemy. The ball is the only NPC that doesn't get stuck. Like, let me in. I'm getting out of here. We need more games like Astrobot. Not remastering PS4 games.
I got nothing to eat.
You said it. Oh, an inn. I am starving out here. I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours and I'm just starving. I've been working. Can I stream from my phone? I take the stream on a field trip and get some Wendy. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Let's see if I can do it. Let's look it up. I swear people can do that. What the? Hyper Carlos. Gotta have. I can stream from my phone. Gotta have them nugs. I'm trying to get them nugs. I'm trying to figure it out. Wendy's spicy nugs are the best in the. I know I can stream from my phone, but. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it from YouTube. That's where everybody's at. Oh, good old Slickenstein's here. It's not that simple, my man. Unholy. I gotta, I'm trying to make it so that it continues from... Exclusive phone stream on Twitch to get those nugs. Yeah, on Twitch it's easy. On YouTube it's harder to switch over. Okay, it says I'm live, but it's a new chat. I think it's like a new stream altogether. I don't want it to be a new stream. Yeah, it freaking made it a different stream. I'm streaming right now. How do we take this with me? Because I'm starving. Played Ninja Gaiden 2. Best female characters, yeah. Oh yeah, I love Ninja Gaiden. Why is it not simple to do this? I'll have to figure that out on my own. I can't figure it out like easily, quickly. On Twitch, I think it's easy. You could just... Let me see if it just lets me switch over. Alright, y'all. I think it's that time then. I'll figure this out later. I'm too hungry. I will figure out how we can get the stream one day to it. But for now, I think that's going to be it. I want to go get some Wendy's. Thank you so much, y'all, for the stream. It was incredible. This has been the best stream of them all. It's been crazy. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to be ending it because I'm going to go get my nugs. And I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll be back Wednesday. Thank you to everybody that donated anything. Like, thank you so much. Today was a lot of fun. Today's been really good. As a celebration, I'm going to go get some nugs. So thank you all. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you.